Good evening. Testing. Is this thing on? Good evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Children, Hershey, Beauty 633. I did not know a simple ring would cause so much commotion in the beef sector. I mean, we are really hard up for content. But somebody sent me a title and it says Sis Wilcox. So first of all, we want to misgender people. But bruh, Ervin with them black lips over there looking like a hard woman. I ain't never seen a hard geeky woman. I ain't never seen a hard Hubble telescope glass wearing woman. But she's a big gal. She's a old nasty piece of big stank gal. And again, I can't understand people with malodorous dispositions always want to come after somebody. But let me tell you something, bruh, Ervin. The value of that ring is more expensive and valuable than anything in that dusty ranch house you own, including that cracked concrete for that driveway. Sis, that little jewelry, that supersonic swap meet Magic Mall jewelry you be wearing, girl, I mean, it's the ones who don't got shit always talking. Ma'am, you need to get new glasses. So I'm sitting here rolling. So you got black lip. I can't smoke no more because I'm busted up my lip nose. Ervin over there talking. Miss, I done got an old nasty piece of shit from the Home Depot and made it my office. Okay, ain't no hoe living in a lawnmower shed in the shed where they put the what they call them, the tools, got shit to say to me. This hoe done took a lawnmower and a tool shed, done put a little paint up there, put an old nasty piece of window air conditioning in it, and talking about it's an office. Girl, you better go somewhere. Go fix your driveway. Anyway, y'all, I'm sitting here laughing, but I'm here for it. I am here for it. I am laughing. I am enjoying every bit of it. Okay, so if my costume jewelry is cheap, then so is your house. Because, baby, I'm telling you, that ring probably is valued more than anything in that house. Ho, is you still rocking that Hobby iron stove / fireplace you still have? Did y'all finally pull up that shag carpet and put down them laminate floors? Okay, not real wood. Okay, not even ceramic, but them laminate floors. Okay, That whole them flows was discontinued. Y'all got them at a bargain rate. Did y'all put them things down yet? See, that's what you need to be worried about. Did you change out that Brady Bunch kitchen? That 1960s Formica, okay, kitchen that you had. And this is what I don't get about this hoe. This hoe done kept the same stuff in there. Most people will work out a deal where they can get a new stove and they say, hey, I don't like this kitchen. Y'all gonna have to remodel. Not this hoe. Baby, she moved in with the same carpet, the same stove, everything. Everything. Didn't switch out nothing. And it wasn't no turnkey house. That's what get me. But in her mind, that shit was turnkey. Okay, I thought Alex was gonna cook a turkey up in that bitch. I'm like, no, they don't have this. Is a story about a man named Brady. I'm like, it's this Brady Bunch kitchen. Okay, with that old puke green stuff. That puke green stove. Ma'am, ma'am, not the above ground pool girl. Okay, think she turning it over there. I mean, look like somebody threw up on that stove. I mean, old puke green stove. I'm like, how? Okay. I'm like, bitch, go to the Home Depot and get a new stove. Get a new refrigerator or something. And you know that air conditioner had working. Had them people all up in that house. That man with that too legit to quit outfit on over there sweating. All y'all sitting up there sweating in that house and then went right to that club. Not one person took a bath. They took they musty, sweaty asses right on over there to that juke joint and sweated some more. I'm like, y'all some nasty heifers. I ain't never seen it. And again, five folks said you stink. And the lady said the same thing. She said that you didn't even take a bath. You went right to that club. Girl, yeah, okay, smelling like a whole musk ox, smelling like a man over there, smelling like an old man in the oil fields working on the highway, like a DOT worker. Ma'am. Anyway, but I ain't know that old rusty hoe was mad because I had a ring. You mad because Josh couldn't buy you one? Child, y'all went to that Homewood suite and they had that indoor pool, honey. They thought they was in paradise, honey. They thought they was at the Beverly Hilton, how they was acting. And let me tell you something, ho. You're right. I don't wear rings, but I'm gonna wear that one. What's up, Sister T? What's up, Sister? Yes, that's Sister T. But I don't. That's right. You never see me with rings on, but I'm gonna wear that one. And I'm telling you what, the first one I did get, baby, it's fantabulous. It's fantastic. And you hoes can't take it. You hoes can't take it. Because your man is up there buying you that swap meet jewelry. Okay? And you can't take it. But baby, I like mine. And again, I got a certificate with mine. Do you have a certificate with yours, whore? Do you have a GIA certificate for your little diamonds? Mm. Do you have a certificate? Okay. Just hating, Miss Sister T. They hating, girl. Ooh, they hating. Everybody talking about the rain. And then, oh my God. But baby, look, I don't wear fake shit. I don't wear fake bags. I don't wear fake jewelry. Now I'll put on some fake. Well, my hair wasn't even fake. It wasn't mine, but it was real. It was real. Okay, it was no synthetic hair. That was real black people hair. So even my units be real. Okay? GIA certified. GIA certified. That hoe don't even know what GIA is. Okay? I'm just laughing, but baby, I'm here for y'all shenanigans. I am here for y'all anger. Y'all hoes is angry. Why is y'all angry? Okay? Y'all mad? Why? Because I don't get it. Sister T, I mean, you can't have nothing nice. The hoes get mad. You can't have a decent house. You can't have a decent car. You can't have a decent ride. You can't have nothing, honey. You can't have nothing. Everybody got to be living in poverty and squalor. Everybody got to be an alcoholic and shit. I mean, you can't do nothing, honey, because these girls want you to be living like dirt. But baby, let me tell you something. I ain't even mad. I ain't even mad, baby. I just came up here because baby, it's good content. It's feeding the streets. I'm gonna make me a little coin off of this. Okay, I'm gonna make a little coin off of this, baby. But the girls is mad. Okay, mad. I showed up over there in Breach in Pizza Channel, and ooh, they was even madder, baby. I'm like, and I'm loving it. The more mad y'all get, I am loving it. I am loving it. Sister T, they say my stuff is cheap, Sister T. Sister T. They say my ring is cheap, Sister T. They say they say it's a fake ring, Sister T. Okay, Sister T, they say it's fake. They say ain't never had shit. Okay. But Deanna, let me see your rings, ho. Let me see Josh rings, ho. Put your ring up, ho. Okay, put your ring up. Put your ring up, ho. There it is. Put yours up. Put yours up. Show me something, honey. Shame me. Tell the truth and shame the devil today with my fake ring. Oh, yes, that fake ring right there. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. It's fake. Mm-hmm. What's up, man? Girl, put your ring up. What you got? I don't know what it is, but baby, I'm enjoying myself. Every time I show it, these hoes get mad. Every time I show it, they got something to say. And keep on saying it, baby. I'm enjoying this. To make y'all mad, it's mad. I don't know what it is, girl. Girl, not only does it look nice, it feels nice. It's a nasty piece of heavy jewelry. Yes, Lord. Deanna, do they gotta inspect your rings? Do you have a set inspection date for your rings? I'm just wondering, girl, because you got all the money, honey. You own everything. Opulence. You own everything. So when do you get your ring serviced? When do you get, where do you go to get your ring services, niece? I'm just asking, because baby, she got jewelry everywhere. Sister T, they say it's fake, Sister T. Sister T, they say my ring is cheap. And they say, and then they said something about Klarna or Klarna. What's her name? Girl, I didn't even know you could do that. What's her name? Klarna? Ah. And then I'm like, host, how y'all know about that? I said, how y'all know about that? See, you only know about it unless you do it. I ain't know nothing about the bitch. I'm like, who is Klarna? A Klarna. But look, it's so fake. Ooh, it's so fake. Look at all that fakeness. Ooh, all that fakeness. Ooh, look at all that fakeness. Ooh, my God. Then they say it's moissanite. Girl, I mean, it's everything. Girl, oh my God. Oh, that's what it is. That's why them hoes know about it, because they've been doing it. Uh-huh. People always know about them things. They the one who be doing it. That's how they know about it. I'm like, what the hell? Who is Kalana? I'm like, who is Kalana or whatever her name is? Girl, these hoes know about it. That's why they can tell you, because they know about it. I'm like, oh, y'all must be doing it. Girl, they fake honey. Ooh, they fake honey. And the ring is sterling silver. Ah! Okay, and girl, they diamond nails. Somebody said it's CV. Somebody said it came from a bubble gum machine. I'm like, okay, hoes. But I'm gonna wear my bubblegum machine ring real well. I tell you what, I sure didn't get no bubblegum ring looks. Okay. Well, let me tell you something. If that's what you want to do, okay, because some people don't even have the credit to get it, I guess. I guess you got to have some money or a job or something. I didn't even know who the hoe was until they said, I said, is that Karma? I'm like, who the hell is, then they said it's Klarna? I thought it was Kalana. I'm like, ooh, that's a pretty girl name. But now they said no, Jay. They said it's one word. It's Klarna, I think. So I don't know. I don't know that hoe. But anyway, I got Tommy Ring. That's right, baby. Honey, look, I am tickled that these hoes are and let me say this. I knew what it was getting ready to give. I said, as soon as I show this ring, honey, them hoes gonna be on me. Ooh, baby. And Sister T, they have been on me like white on rice. But baby, I'm here for it. Honey, I did not know. Oh, little piece of nasty jewelry was gonna bring these girls to a tizzy. But Deanna Ervin, Mr. Ervin, Mr. Black Lips, okay, girl, Miss Black Lips, show your ring, ho. Show your diamond certification and when you need to get your diamond service. All that jewelry you got, honey. You got that fancy stuff. Okay. You got that emerald cut. Show us what you got. Mm-hmm. Show us your beautiful jewelry. Cause let me tell you something. I ain't seen you. I have not seen you on with anything worth of value. Nothing. Not even the dresses you wear and that old nasty. This hoe was wearing an Inspector Gadget coat dress with some wedges on. I'm like, what the Mississippi burning mess is this? And she thought she was turning it with them JJ Fast. Some llama, yeah, that's it. Supersonic glasses she had on from the 80s with the with girl with the size that go to the bottom of the glasses. I'm like, ho, you is stuck in the 80s with that Laverne Baker hairdo she was wearing. I'm like, Lord have mercy. Show I ain't never seen you nothing with nothing of value. Not your clothes, not your hairdo, no jewelry you ever. I ain't never seen your house ain't even a value. Ho, y'all move right into that thing. Didn't even get old nasty piece of stainless steamer to clean the carpet. Y'all move right in that dirty carpet. Okay, with that Brady Bunch kitchen up in there. And I'm telling you, the strongest part of that house is the carport. The carport is the cleanest and the strongest part of that house. Okay? The carport. Well, fridge not. That's the issue. That's the issue. And when you didn't have to buy it and somebody gave it to you as a gift, you just say thank you. These hoes ain't never had nobody buy them nothing of value. That's the problem with these hoes. But let them say what they want. Baby, I'm enjoying every bit of this shit. You hear me? I mean, they are pissed. And all it is just showing they pissed off. Baby, when that little diamond, look where them diamonds hit their face. Baby, I sat back and baby, I knew within a matter of minutes. And I ain't mad at nobody. I just think it's funny that these hoes, especially these busted bricks, honey, they got a lot to say. We ain't seen Deanna with no jewelry worth of value on. Okay, girl, bye. I know fridge now. A little rain. A little rain. Okay, a little rain. Child, I'm just laughing. Ooh wee. And then they done made it an engagement ring. Ho ain't getting no engagement ring. The next ring I have will be a wedding ring. Child, nobody ain't doing that shit. They ain't paying for no. It'll be a wedding ring. I don't see this is the problem with these hoes. They be thinking backwards, baby. Nobody ain't trying to do all of that. It will be a wedding band, not an engagement ring. We have engaged already. So again, that ring is I love you, it's your birthday, and I want to be with you. That's what that ring is about. Hello, somebody. And whether my face is folded, whether it's wrinkled, honey, somebody loves it. And I'm telling you what, y'all hoes can't even get y'all men to buy y'all a decent dinner. Can't buy y'all shit. And now I got some of y'all mad. You're jealous. Is you jealous? I'm just asking, is you jealous? Especially Deanna. I mean, you know it's bad when your husband take you to the foot wash. Girl, they going to Union. Girl, they going to Union, Alabama to the foot wash on somebody's private property where hookers be hunching in tents and stuff. And people be hunching in the woods. And Deanna husband and her going to the foot wash. I'm like, hoes. I knew she was trash when she told me that. Okay? Going to the damn foot wash. And she think nobody ain't know about that shit. I'm like, oh no, she went to the foot wash. She went to the damn foot wash. I'm like, Josh can't take you on no cruise or nothing. They finally did go on the cruise. That whole, you can tell she ain't never been shit nowhere either. Girl, she done went on a cruise and nobody ain't show up for it. I ain't even know that hoe went out of town, much less a cruise. And nobody ain't even look at it. Bitch, nobody ain't even say nothing about it. Ah, girl, yes, was the T hunching intense. Hunching intense. And that's what her husband taking her. Girl, I'm like, okay. But Deanna, let's see what Josh done purchased you, honey. Oh, he's the love of your life. What he done purchased you? Girl, what jewelry he done purchased you? Because I seen that little piece of trinket that you been wearing. Girl, when do you get your shit serviced? I gotta go on a schedule. Okay. Yeah, okay. Anyway, y'all, I thought it was funny, but you know, I'm here to make my coin. Again, I don't give a damn what these people say. I love my purchase. And I only brought it up here because I knew y'all hoes was going to talk about it. Again, that's why I ain't mad about it. I find it quite comical that y'all hoes are losing sleep over a ring, over something that sparkles, over a piece of precious metal. Okay? And y'all get mad over that. Really? Really? And then here come Chico Rico. Okay, Zika head, Mr. I gotta have a shot every month. Talking about something what he used to wear. Bitch, nobody don't care about your used to. We living in the present. Okay? You used to. Okay, well, you don't got no ring now. Bitch child, you can barely afford a bed. Again, it's these broke busted hoes talking. This bitch can't even get no paint on his wall. Don't have no paint, nor no painting on no wall. No artwork or nothing. And then be the first hoe to holler about what somebody got and all of this stuff. I sat back and laughed. And I'm like, look at this hoe. Busted bricks. Busted bricks. And let me tell you something, hoe. You live in Columbus, Mississippi. Bitch, you can buy a 4-bedroom house, 3-bathroom in that hole for $200,000, and all you can afford is an old long ranch house. Ho, you ain't flexing. Bitch, I can come to Columbus right now and rake up. Okay? Bitch don't even got sidewalks in the front. Got that big old ditch sitting up there, living up in the unincorporated area. And here she got a nerve to say, and girl, I done looked at Zillow. Bitch, you should be flexing. Okay, you and Josh, all of this money y'all got, and all you can afford is that ranch house with that air conditioning hardly working, and don't even have a garage, got a damn carport, and then talking about something flexing. Bitch, you better sit down somewhere. Okay. Oh, Sister T, bitch don't even have a garage. That bitch ain't never had a garage. That's the whole thing. Deanna, we done seen them 3 houses you lived in, hoe. This is what get me. It's these busted bricks. That hoe living in color purple house. Okay, that girl is living in the heat of the night houses over there with wooden frames and stuff. Okay, I'm like, ho, I know you ain't living like this. I mean, Sister T, I don't look. They say I doxed her. She was living in that little brick house. She was living in a little ranch house. Now they had already done doxed this hoe, but this hoe was living in these safe houses, these little heat of the night houses, houses that you don't want to be in when a tornado hit. Okay, baby, it's giving the Wizard of Oz and all the wood up in the tornado. All right, that type of house. Bitch, they had a window that wouldn't even go up and down. They just put a piece of glass up. Ah! They just put a piece of glass up in that bitch. Okay. All right. I'm like, I know you. I said, I know this hoe ain't trying to flex. Living like this. Living like this. I know. I said, it wasn't one house, Sister T. It was 2 damn houses. Sister T, it was 2 houses like that. I said, I know this lady is living off Section 8 vouchers. It ain't no way that you trying to flex up here and living in them Humpty Dumpty houses up there. Okay? Don't have not a bit of baby, that was a crawl space, baby. That bitch didn't have no slab. Girl, it was not a slab foundation. That bitch was crawl space. Okay? Raccoons all under the house and shit. Okay, rabbits hiding from foxes and shit all under your house. Girl, and you trying to flex. You better be glad Josh came in your life, baby, because you would have been a busted brick. If it wasn't for Josh, you wouldn't have half of the shit. That's why you can live in that little she shed, because you was already living in a shed before you met Josh. Bitch, you was living like poverty. You better get out my face. Girl, it was shotgun. It was double barrel gun. Bitch, I would have rather lived in the trailer than what she was living in. Okay? Now, let me tell you something. Sister T, girl. This house looked like slave quarters. I swear, all they needed was an old nasty piece of Annabella mansion, and all they needed to do is put her house in the backyard, and it looked like a whole slave quarter back there. I'm telling you, it was giving Sweet Low. It was giving My Old Kentucky Home. It was giving all of them songs. Way down upon the Swanee River. I'm like, this hoe up here living in slave quarters and got the nerve to talk about somebody. I'm just saying, Sister T. But then this old slobbery, old dark lip, wearing a Inspector Gadget dress with a belt on with some weird shoes, with them JJ Fad telescope glasses over there, thinks she turning it. But bitch, what did Josh buy you? What did Josh buy you? Because I know what my man bought me, but what did Josh buy you? Huh? What kind of jewelry Josh done bought you? Hmm. Huh? I mean, come on now, Deanna. What you got? Show us your best piece. This is gonna be my only piece until I get my wedding band. But what you have? I'm just saying. I'm just saying, Deanna, brother Ervin. Okay, this crusty feet hoe up there shopping at the Walmart. They took pictures of her feet and looked like she was kicking up flava over there and got the nerve to say something. What Josh done about you? Because, girl, you act like Josh is buying you the world over there. Okay, y'all act like y'all is living in a 6,000 square feet over there. And I knew that bitch wasn't doing nothing at the foot wash because, baby, we done seen your feet. And it looked like you need a pedicure. Okay, and an old nasty piece of cheese grater scraping over there. Child, it's just these busted bricks for me. Looking like a whole football player over there. a defensive end. And she got the nerve. Oh, she is a loud old bigger and couldn't keep no job. And then got nerve talk about somebody keep a job. Girl, we know you used to work at that Step Save at that FINA. They said you couldn't keep that job because you was fighting people. They said you couldn't keep a job as a CNA because you was fighting folk. And they said you crazy just like your mama. They said your mama crazy too. They said all y'all crazy. Child, I know that girl ain't saying nothing about nobody, girl. Okay. Okay, with that antique roadshow furniture up in her house. I'm like, girl, bye. Another busted brick. That's why I'm just sitting here laughing. And maybe she mad because she could have had the ring if she would have played her cards right. You never ask somebody for drinks. They ask you for drinks. It's bad when somebody turn you down for laundry. Okay? Thank God. My man got class. Okay? He knows class. Mm. Anyway, what are the odds? What are the odds? But I'm over a ring. Over a old nasty piece of ring. Sister T over a ring. mm. My. Over a ring. My. But baby, we gonna make this money. We gonna make this money together. You hear me? I ain't mad at y'all hoes. Y'all just showing who y'all really are. Y'all just showing out who you really are. Sister T, they was hating on your house, girl. Sister T stunted on them hoes, baby. She came up there on the little rocker, honey, on the porch. Sister T had her house. I said, you gone, T. Do that damn thing, T. Ooh, they was hating on you too, T. And then they want to come after your looks and stuff. But you know what, Sister T? No matter how they think you look, baby, you got some man who's taking care of business, and obviously what you got is what he wanted. Hello, somebody, and half of these jokers, man, won't even buy him a chicken dinner. Okay. Okay, well, that's a good Temu ring. Y'all better start going to Temu. If that's a Temu ring, baby, y'all better go ahead and get one. That means Temu gonna certify it. But my thing is this, half of y'all hoes don't even got certification cards. The ones who talking don't even know what a certification is. Don't even know what a diamond certification is, ho. Y'all up there buying jewelry from the swap meet. Okay? Don't have no certification, baby. My stuff is lifetime guaranteed. Okay? Always inspected. Bam. Bam. Sister T. Sister T, girl, they said my ring is fraudulent, Sister T. Ooh, they said it's fraudulent, Sister T. I like my gift, baby. I know hoes don't even got cars and got the nerve to talk. But I love it. Sister T, you like it. You see it, Sister T. Look at us. You see that, Sister T? Mm-hmm. You see it on the top, and there's some diamonds on the bottom. Yeah, Sister T. You see that? Sister T. Ooh, shut up. Ooh. Go ahead and take a snapshot of it. I tell you what, you'll find out it ain't from Temu. Mm-hmm. Okay. Baby, I'm going to show it until y'all get tired. I'm telling you, every time the show it, the hoes get mad. Honey, the hoes is getting mad. Okay, now it ain't number 5 carats. It ain't nothing deep. You know what I'm saying? It's white gold. You know what I'm saying? Hmm. I'm Jay Burrell, can't you tell? Okay. Hmm. Anyway, so talk about it. Say what you want. It's mine. Thank you. Thank you. And let me say this. I am sure there are some better rings. So let's go ahead and have a ring challenge. Let's go ahead and have that ring challenge. Bring your best ring. Bring your best ring. Mm, child. Okay. But anyway, I don't care about what these hoes say and what they do, baby. I'm having a good time. Ain't nobody mad but the devil. Cause I got the ring on my finger. Okay. Living my life like it's gold and living my life like it's gold. And then they want to tell me what finger to put it on. I'm like, I'm not, this is not an engagement ring. If I want to put this ring on my pointer finger, I'll put it on my pointer finger. I like my ring just like this. Come on, get your little ring. Come on, Deanna Ervin. What you got, girl? What you got? Put it on up, Deanna. Come and shame me, honey. Come and shame me and make me feel some kind of way. Okay? All it is a ring. Okay, it's this, y'all. This is my bubblegum Timu ring right here. I'm in the dark, girl, and it's still shining. Okay, so this is my Cuban zirconia ring. Girl, come on, Deanna, show us what you got, girl, because I know you got a big old ring. I know Josh done bought you something spectacular. Come and show us. Come on, Tracy, show us your rings, girl. I know you got a multitude of rings over there, girl. Show us what you got, girl. Okay? Show us what you got. See, that's what I'm saying. Show me what you got. I'm just asking, show me what y'all got. Show me what I need to get. Since y'all have all the answers and y'all have all of the wealth, show me what y'all have. Okay? I done showed mine. Show us yours. Deanna, show us what realness look like. Girl, show us them real diamonds. Show us that platinum ring. Show us that platinum ring you got over there, girl. Because I know Josh don't do nothing but buy you platinum. Okay? Show us what you got. What you got? So that what you got? Show us what you got. Okay, what you got, girl? Show us what you got. That's all. I mean, I'm showing mine. Show yours. Show yours, girl. That's what I'm saying. I mean, because how these hoes talking, they got platinum settings. Girl, they rocking around with 30-carat diamonds. So I'm just saying, show me. Since mine's so bad, show me what y'all working with. Put up or shut up. I mean, y'all got better stuff than me. Better homes, better cars, better rings, better animals. So put it up. Put up or shut up. So my thing is, if you can't show your ring and you always talking about mine, then something wrong with you. Because baby, if you got it like that, put that shit up. Put it up in there so we can see it. Show me. Come and shit all on what I got. Come on, show me. Make me feel some kind of way. Ooh, I wanna feel. Ooh, shut up. I wanna feel it. They need to put it on up there. They need to put it on up there. They got all of this, baby. They own everything. Opulence. They own everything. Put it up. Put up them princess cuts. Put it on up. Don't make no excuse. Put it on up. Deanna Ervin, Tracy, what's his name? Rico. All of y'all. It sure will simply pink and green. It's on insurance. You know, honey, it's called homeowners. Oh boy, that baby, I don't even pay that attention to my that man is obsessed with something. I'm like, ain't he supposed to be leaving or something? Baby, I don't know why Rico is mad either, but baby, that ain't my problem. Baby, I am wearing this ring, baby. I'm wearing the hell out of this ring. It's good when somebody loves you and they say, this is my baby, it's almost like Elizabeth Taylor like. But not only that, I bought him a ring too. Baby, I'm not really competing against anybody. I'm sitting here laughing at this foolishness and I am relishing in it. Baby, the girls are pressed. Honey, they talking about it. I'm loving this. Girl, it's my birthday month. Do you think I care what these people say? Baby, I'm having a good time. I'm having a good time. But I am gonna say if these hoes got it like they say they got it, then go ahead and put the ring up. Go on, show me out. Show me out. Show me. Okay, make me feel some kind of way. Make me want to do better and get a better ring. That bitch wish she could have my ring in her house. Girl, it'll take your value up. That hoe had shag carpet. That same old stove like fireplace. She thinks she was turning it, honey. I'm like, who does brown beams now? Paint that shit white. Okay? I'm telling you, the best thing in that house was the carport. Okay? Didn't even change out the kitchen. They had that same old Brady Bunch stove. I'm like, oh my God. Baby, I'm really not hurt. I don't know what you're talking about. Baby, my ring is mine. I'm not hurt. Hurt for what? Hurt for making money? Baby, I don't let these hurt busted bricks hurt me. Are you crazy? Absolutely not. I'm doing my show. I'm enjoying every bit of this. I think you got me mixed up with somebody else. I'm having a good time. Not hurt for what? Tell me how I'm hurt. Tell me. Come on, psychologist, break it down. How am I hurt? Put it into terms. Help me out. How am I hurt? Oh, I'm just crying all on the inside. Tell me how I'm hurt. Please tell me how I'm hurt. Please tell me how I'm hurt. Y'all know Deanna still got that same old stove. I wonder if that hoe changed them floors out. They bought all that flooring. I hope they put it down because that shag carpet was dirty. That bitch was dirty when they moved in there. That's why I know she dirty. I'm Jay Burrell, can't you tell? But let me say this, y'all. I knew that showing that ring was going to cause major talk. We had to have something new to talk about in the beef sector. We was tired of talking about Lemon or Jordan, whatever you want to call itself. It was a little dead in the sector. So I said, well, let me go ahead and crank this jank up with this ring. And I ain't even say that. I just came on and I just had my hand near my face so y'all could see the ring and stuff and just trying to figure it out. Mm-hmm. And she said something. And honey, it took wings after that. I'm like, look at this shit. And baby, the girls came on over. And baby, they've been talking about it ever since. People who supposed to be out of the beef sector and retired done came back. Honey, what a little piece of jewelry, not jewelry, but jewelry can do for you. I did not know an inanimate object, such as a ring, will cause such a stir, such hatred. I want to give a shout out to Bree and Bizarro. You know, they was like, it's a nice looking ring. You know, ain't no hate. They thought it was nice, but ooh, they hate us, baby. And you know what? They know that ring look damn good. Baby, they know that ring look damn good. Okay, they just mad, baby. They know, ooh, they saw it on my finger. See, if it was on somebody else's finger, it would have been a nice looking ring. But ooh, they can't stand me, girl. Ooh, they can't stand me, girl. Ooh, they can't, ooh, it just boiled their blood to even see me with some on. Ooh, it just made their blood run hot. Over a little old ring. Over a little old 5 carat ring. Baby, I'm loving every bit of it. Let them hoes talk. Oh my God. Deanna Ervin, come on now, show us what Josh done bought you. Better yet, what did you buy yourself, ho? Did you have something? Did you have something before he came in? What he got? Government assistant thoughts. Cause baby, Deanna act like she got the Taj Mahal rings and shit. Okay, she act like she got them antique roadshow rings and stuff. So come on, Deanna, what you got, girl? Show us your rings and things. Okay, go ahead and get them out the safety deposit box. Now y'all know this shit is funny to me. Y'all know it is funny as hell. Baby, these girls are pressed like a panini. I'm gonna drop this link. Baby, I'm almost done. I'm just having a good time. I ain't talking about nobody else. The only reason why I'm talking about Deanna, because I saw her little title. I didn't even see what she had to say, because that hoe be doing the same old thing. But I do challenge her. All y'all hoes who got issue with my ring, then show me how I need to do it. Show me y'all rings. Show me what y'all working with. Show me what y'all significant others have purchased you all. I mean, come on, show us them carrots. All right, show us them platinum rings that y'all got. Show me, help me, teach me. Cause y'all know all about ring shopping. Teach me. Okay? Help me out. You like the ring, Queen Toy? I like the ring too. Them hoes like the ring. They just can't bring themselves to say it's a nice ring. That's why they gotta do it. Baby, I know Rico was seething with anger. Ooh, did y'all hear him? When he came on Miss O's platform, ooh, he was so mad and he want to talk about the ring. And I'm like, ooh, wee. I'm like, the ring got you that mad? And then he started talking about what he used to have, what he used to have, what he used to have. I'm like, okay, well, what you got now, ho? What you got now? Mm-hmm. But I challenge y'all. Let's do this ring challenge. Put the rings up, girl. And don't go borrowing your cousin rings. Don't go borrow nobody ring. Don't go to the mall trying to take a picture of one. No, what you got in your house. GIA certified, girl. Okay? With the card and everything. With the initials. So first of all, the number is in the diamonds. Okay? All right. So again, I'm just sitting here saying, okay, yeah, my shit fake. Okay. If you say so. If you say so, whatever. Okay. Girl, I'm gonna rock that fake rock. Deanna, where your GI certification card for your rings? Cause I see you have a lot, but all I see is them little itty bitty diamonds with all that gold. But what were your rings, girl? Girl, show us. Come and shit all on what I'm doing, girl. Girl, make me feel some kind of way. It was just my birthday gift. I bought him a ring, he bought me a ring. It was just a birthday gift. My birthday is coming up. And so we got a lot of celebrating. Y'all know I celebrate my month. So we got a lot of other birthday things to do. I don't know what else getting ready to happen. Yeah, it was just a gift. And then not now it's an engagement ring. No, I'm not gonna have an engagement ring. The next ring I'm going to have is going to be a wedding band. So when y'all see that wedding band, y'all know that's when y'all know I've gotten married. When y'all see that wedding band. And people so concerned about my relationship. I'm like, we fine. We fine. Traveling, doing things. We love each other dearly. We do. Hmm. Like I said, I don't get y'all into my relationship though, because what I do and the depthness of our relationship don't have nothing to do with y'all. See, that's the whole thing. And if y'all hoes would keep y'all mouth shut and keep y'all relationships off of YouTube, maybe y'all would have a lasting a relationship. Okay. Should have learned from look, you should have learned from me the first time. Hmm. Anything you want to last, you don't put on YouTube. Hmm. Thank you. Thank you. But baby, I'm gonna let these hoes talk some more. I am loving it. And what y'all don't understand is all you doing is talking about it. And every time I come on, people coming over. And then it'll be something else new. It'll be something else. We'll go on to the new thing. But I didn't know that something that someone actually got from me for a birthday gift, I didn't know it was gonna cause such a stir. But if y'all gonna act like this, then baby, we'll do some more things. Yes. Try my bubblegum ring. I'm extreme. First of all, I was extremely surprised, but I love it. I love it. Um, it's beautiful. It was thought put into it. It speaks. It went well with my suit today. Ooh, they said, ooh, you showing up for honey. I know the girls talking about I can't dress, but honey, some people don't feel that way, girl. Maybe they don't have eyes in San Antonio. But honey, they was like, ooh, that suit is giving. I'm like, thank you. I'm like, I appreciate it, thank you, and move right along, be real nice about it and keep on going. I don't know why the girls is so mad. Because I ain't never had nothing. But I got something now. But I ain't never had nothing. Mm, my. So Tracy and Deanna, get your rings, girl. Get your rings, girl. Get your rings. Get your rings, girl. Get your rings, girl. The battle of the rings. The battle of the diamonds. Go get y'all carrots. Show me what you're working with. I'm looking for the 7 carats. I'm looking for the 10 carats. I'm looking for the 30 carats. I know y'all got them. Ooh, I know Josh be spending a whole lot of money on you, Deanna Irvin. We know that when he took you to the turkey leg hut, girl, and they wouldn't take your chime card because you ain't had no chip on it. That bitch was about to turn the turkey hut out. Okay, because she ain't had no chip on her card. Where his ring at? All of the babies, don't even get me started. But all of them Julius Caesar busts, baby, they could have had 55 rings. Let me say this, y'all. I'm good, and all I'm doing is pissing people off. Pissing people off. Let me put it under the light. Pissing people off. Yeah, my bubblegum ring. Mm-hmm. Pissing people off. Okay, so where yours? Get yours up. Come and show me yours. Ooh, Lord, come and show me your. Ooh, Lord, you see that little shine on it? Baby, my little fake bubblegum ring. Come on, bubblegum. Yeah, so put yours up. Mm-hmm, put it up. What you got? It is 72 diamonds in this ring. Come on, do what you gotta do. Show me. Thank you, Fridge Nat. I know it's a nice ring, and I appreciate that. Y'all, do y'all think I'm gonna wear some fake shit? Really? Really? Y'all hoes be wearing fake Gucci's and fake shoes. I don't wear fake shit. Mm-mm. The Brahmin I got ain't fake. The coach I have ain't fake. Long as it's likable. I got a fossil bag that I wore today. It was beautiful. Mm-hmm. So my thing is, I don't wear nothing fake, but baby, if that's what y'all want, if that's what y'all want, baby, if it makes y'all sleep well at night and make you feel good, then it'll be fake for you. Sister T, they wasn't ready for it, girl. They wasn't ready for it. Ooh, now they done said, it's really funny because I done told the boo I like certain rings. I was talking about the rings and stuff. And then, I said, I like this one and this one. Now, it was one that I really liked, but it was a square ring and it had more carats, but it came to style. I'm like, what style do I like? And I like the rounded style. So I wound up taking this. I really wanted the yellow gold because the white gold, it takes some care. But I wound up doing what I needed to do. And so, we talked and I ain't say nothing, he just asked me my ring size again and I told him. And yeah, and voila, here we have it today. Let me tell you something. My 56 has been really beautiful. I'm gonna tell you what though, I didn't get a ring for my 55th birthday, but the dinner at Bohannon's, oh my God, Bohannon Steakhouse. I had the Japanese Wagyu beef. He had the Texas Wagyu beef. It was phenomenal. And then to go see Wanda Sykes and Bruce and then Angela Johnson. Oh my God, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That 55th birthday was everything. So yeah, I love it. And we care for each other. We love each other, and that's what we do. And people who love each other, it is what it is. Yes. When I had to do my colonoscopy to make sure everything was right, Boo was right with me. Oh yeah, medical power of attorney. Sure enough, took off of work to be right with me. Mm-hmm. Because that's what we do for each other. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we do. So again, I just think it's funny when people say certain things, but I sit there and laugh. You got a whole man who was dating a man who was on meth. You didn't know your man was on drugs. And then he left you for white men who could supply his meth addiction and he left you. Then you had another man climb into your window. I mean, just tragic, trifling, ranchy hoes punching in trucks and stuff. I'm just, ugh, my. But like I said, it is what it is. Hold on. He always showing that ring. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Cause I'm waiting for hoes to show theirs. I'm showing mine, hoes, because I need y'all to show yours, because y'all got all of this money. Y'all got all of these damning rings and stuff. Ooh, my ring cheap, so I want to see your shit. I want to see your shit so I can go take notes so I'll know what to get. Show me your shit. Okay, that's all. Show me what you got. Okay, help me out. Deanna Ervin and Tracy and Rico and show me y'all rings. Okay, I want to see. Y'all look, I am having a good time. I ain't mad. This shit is funny to me. All over some carbon and gold. All over some carbon. But baby, I'm here for it. I am here for it. Toya, ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth, Toya? Ain't that the truth? Now my ring ain't nowhere near Tommy's ring, cause Tommy got an 80 carat. Baby 80 carat. 80 carat. That's a million. That's 2 point some odd $1 million right there. They must have had it on sale at dealers. But baby, hey, I just got an old little measly 5 carat. It ain't 80 though. Thank you, CEO, little boss lady. Girl, I was in Breeze Channel. Ooh, them girls was really coming at me, girl. They was talking about his Cupid zirconia, and then they get mad, and then they start attacking your personal and your looks and stuff. It's like, oh, I look good. Even with wrinkles, I still look better than half of y'all men's. I look good. You can never say Jay Wilson is ugly. You can never say that. Not at all. Not at all. You couldn't say it when I was fat. You can't say it when I'm skinny. You can't say it when I'm old. I have all my teeth. I smell good. Okay. I mean, it is what it is. Hey, get my toes clipped, get manicures and pedicures, and get groomed and get my face. Oh, I gotta do my red light therapy tonight. Yes, Lord, I gotta do my red light therapy tonight. Yes, yes. So I don't give a damn what y'all say. I'm living my damn best life. Mm, 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 mm. So I got an old nasty piece of rock on my wrinkle finger, Sister T. Oh, you did your red light therapy, girl. I'm gonna do mine right now while I'm talking to y'all. Ooh, I'm gonna do my red light therapy right now, girl. Okay, come on, red light therapy. So get INIA. It's around about $80. It's on Amazon. Get that. That's a really good brand, and you want to make sure it has FDA cleared. If it has FDA approved, they lied to you. It needs to be FDA cleared. And I got that one because it got good ratings, good results. So I would get that one. So I'm going to do this red light therapy. I'm going to do it right now. I'm getting my box right now. I love my inner red light therapy. It's really good. So again, y'all, take care of yourself. Child, ain't no people. Look, these people got failing teeth. The girl, they got failing teeth, and and girl, they got all that crust on their underarms, and these hoes want to say something to somebody. I do the mask. I don't got time for all the goggles and stuff. And like, I can do the mask right now. I'm gonna come on camera. I don't give a damn what these hoes say. Girl, I'm gonna come right on camera with my red light therapy. So I'm getting ready to do it now. I'm actually getting it ready, and I'm gonna come right on camera so y'all can see. Ain't no shame to my game. So I'm plugging the mask up now. Mm-hmm. I'm putting my mask on right now. I'm gonna turn it on in a few, y'all. Give me a minute. Ooh, I got blue light too. So as I'm talking to you all, so y'all can see the red light. So I am doing my red light therapy right now. As y'all can see, that's Inna brand right there. Mm-hmm. How does this look in the red light? Ooh, Lord, it look good in the red light too. Lord have mercy. So I'm doing my red light therapy, y'all. Bridge that. And you want to make sure the light is really, because it has to have the right wavelength. And what I like about this is they have the eye opening for you, so your eyes are not even affected. And then they have the nose to make sure you get that. And then your lips right here. Girl, let them talk. Let them talk. Red light therapy is awesome. Mm-hmm. So let them talk, baby. I'm here. Red light, neon light. Mm-hmm. It really does, beauty. It does. It does. Scientifically proved. Mm-hmm. Yes, red light. Ooh, don't let Trish see this, honey. This might be some inspiration for Trish, honey. She might use this instead of fire. Child, I'm bragging about everything. But I'm doing my red light therapy right now. It's really good. hmm Amazon, you see Inna, INIA, it should be $89. And make sure it has FDA cleared. That means that the FDA approves it. So yeah, make sure it's FDA cleared. So I'm doing my little red light therapy. Let the girls get all of this. Let them have something to talk about. Because you know I love it. Is this the one here? This is a good brand. I usually do 10 minutes, you know. The blue light is good. Now the blue light and the red light is for collagen production, and the blue light is for people who have like skin acne and stuff. So the blue light is good for that. And you need to get your micro pen. I have a micro pen. Oh, let me show y'all my micro pen. Oh, I can't show you now because I'm with my red light, but I'm gonna show y'all my micro pen. So yes, it does. This one does red light and blue. hmm So I got 7 minutes to go. And as you can see, they have your cutout for your lips, and then your nose, and then your eyes. So there is actually, as you can see, there's actually this right here. So it like covers your eyes. So you're not getting any of the red light in your eyes. And then this mask here, as you can see, that's red right there. hmm I use it Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then there is another. I use some things. So yeah. hmm And so you really want to get rid of the hyperpigmentation. So the pen is called Dr. Pen M3. I use the 36 needles for my fatty areas. it's 0.75. And then for the areas on top of my head, I use I think a 0.5. Because you want to produce collagen. And once you pass 25, your collagen production starts going down. So you want to make sure you do that. You got to take care of yourself. I only do mine for 10 minutes. I do mine for 10 minutes. So you want to use some retinol. I get all of the ordinary products. So I got ordinary retinol. They also have a peptide. Ceramides are really good. Then you want to get a glycolic or acid, soap, to make sure you get all that dead skin off. It's a lot of good stuff you can use. Okay, I got 5 minutes. So anyway, I'm giving the girls something to talk about. Talk about my red light now. It's a book. Mine come with instructions of how you should do your red light therapy. And also they have one at Planet Fitness. So once I finish my workout, they have a medical grade red light therapy at Planet Fitness that you can use. Girl, I don't care about that. I don't care if they use a thumbnail and screenshot. I don't care. Hopefully they get a red light therapy mask and hopefully it'll help them. No, it doesn't get warm. It's actually LED and it's just, doing the skin, but it doesn't get warm at all. Yeah, I mean, but we don't know. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? And so, but I don't care about what these people got to say. I'm enjoying myself. You can get the inner from Amazon. Yeah, I think it's $89, but it's really good. As y'all can see, I'm at the I got 4 minutes. And then I'm gonna turn it back on and I'm gonna show you. Oh, I'm down to 3 minutes now. I'm gonna show you the blue light. And of course you got the tabs right over here. Lord, Lyric done heard something. Okay. Castor oil is good for nighttime, for moisturizer at nighttime. Black seed oil is good internally as well as externally. So I use black seed oil. I swear by black seed oil. You want to make sure your skin is always moisturized and stuff. So, but yeah, so I mean, it is what it is. Y'all got to do what y'all got to do. Okay, I'm at 3 minutes. I'll be down to 2 in a couple. Oh, let me show y'all. Oh, so I'm down to 2 minutes. Oh, black seed oil is everything, baby. It is. Okay, y'all, and then I'm gonna show you how the blue light looks. And you all, it's all it is taking care of your skin. That's all it is. It's taking care of your skin, making sure that you're moisturizing your skin. Now, I'm going to say this: you want to. I'm going to show you some of the stuff that I use as well because it will really help you. So there's a sunscreen that I use because you want to use sunscreen. Even when you're at a computer, you're getting UVA rays, but there is a sunscreen that doesn't have a smell and it doesn't go on pasty. And it's like almost like a moisturizer. So I'm going to share that with you all. I didn't wear sunscreen, but now I do because you want to protect your skin from the sun. So you want to do that. Yeah, blue light helps with acne. I think I'm almost down to 1 minute, so I am. And so when it goes off, and y'all can see India. So when it goes off, I'm going to show you what the blue light does. Mm-hmm. Am I trying to mimic lemon? No. This is a red light mask. So now it's gone off. So now I'm gonna do the blue light. Give me a minute. So there's the red, there's the blue. So this blue light is really good for, acne and all of that stuff. It's called Anna. You can see it at the top, and you can get it from Amazon. So there's the blue light. Now, you really want to have a mask with this blue light because blue light can really affect your vision. So you want to check. But I'm done. So now I'm going to get the other items to help you all out with your skincare regimen because you really need to get a good turmeric, salicylic acid, anything with that. It's a light, it just takes dead skin away. So y'all give me a minute. So I'm gonna turn my blue light off because I'm done. So I've done all I need to do. I usually stay under this for 10 minutes. So because you don't want to overdo the lights. Ooh. You really don't want to overdo it, but that's what I use, y'all. So no shame. You want to take care of your skin. If you take care of your skin will take care of you. If you don't, then you'll see what happens. And as you get older, and like I said, people talk about something, you just trying to be young forever. No, I am trying to maintain what God has given me. And we got to learn how to take care of ourselves. Wait a minute, y'all. Oh, okay. So that's all that's about. Nobody ain't trying to stay young. Everybody got to die, baby. Everybody got to get old. But you want to be the best you. And again, you don't want problems with your skin. And black people knew this. This is why when you see black people, they always have like a white towel because, of course, white reflects heat, and black, of course, draws in heat. So our ancestors already knew to wear long sleeve shirt because, again, we didn't want no skin cancer. Yeah, Jim Carrey done had some work. He done had a little. He done had some work. He done had a little work. Now let me say this, y'all. I ain't cutting my face. I really am not cutting my face. Now I know a lot of people have a lot to say, but I ain't. I ain't cutting my face. That face cutting. Yeah. So I'm gonna give y'all a few of my products that I use. Where's that castor oil? Okay. So I'm getting ready to show y'all a few of the products. A few. You said a lot of work. Well, yeah. But I'm gonna say this, y'all. Some people don't age well because they are sun worshipers. And when you are a sun worshiper, you don't age too well. And some people don't age too well. And this is why melanin is so important. So I'm gonna show y'all this sunscreen. It is actually an SPF 50. It's a face shield and a face fluid, and it's called Tanologist. But I like to use it. It's invisible, broad spectrum sunscreen. I am going to get this again. I like this. So I'm going to show you all. Girl, I don't care about that. This right here, this is very good. It's called Tanologist. It's SPF 50, but it's very good. And it goes on, it's not chalky. It's not a smell. You don't smell it. That's what I don't like about suntan lotion, because you smell it. But it's called Tanologist. Yeah, it's SPF 50, but you don't know it. You really don't. And it doesn't have a smell. It is really not bad. So I use that. Yeah. Yeah, I put it on my face. Now my black seed oil, I use my black seed oil externally and internally. Yeah. I just take it. Boom. So I have a black seed oil that I use for my face, and then I have another bottle that I use to take internally. Now, Ordinary makes some good products. Don't get caught up in all of this. Retinol is retinol. I don't care who makes retinol, but the cosmetic industry has made it major business. But Ordinary makes retinol. This is really good. You swallow it, Prince of Sheba, but this is really good. Ordinary makes some really good retinol products. Ordinary stuff starts like $9. It's very inexpensive. Now, this is black seed oil, but you want it cold pressed. So if you're gonna take it internally, make sure it's cold pressed. But this black seed oil is good internally and externally, and it's cold pressed. And you can get this off of Amazon as well. And then the last one is organic castor oil. Now you want to make sure your castor oil is hexane free. You definitely want to make sure that first of all, this castor oil that I have is organic. It's 100% pure. It's hexane free. It's cold pressed. It is unrefined. And so this is the castor oil. And you can see it all on that label. So this is going to go on tonight, because castor oil is good, to moisturize at night. And that's why I'm saying, with me, you got to take a shower in the day and a shower at night. And wherever you live, you live in Florida, you might have to take one in the morning. In the afternoon. But, that's what you do. So, yeah. Stephen, they say my ring is fake. Stephen, they say my ring is a bubblegum ring. Girl, they say it's a bubblegum ring, Stephen. Ooh, they said it's cheap. Girl, they said it's a Temu ring, Stephen. Now, I'm telling all the girls to show their ring. Let's have a little ring challenge. All these girls got these big rings with these platinum settings and stuff. So all I'm going to say is, come on, girls, let me see y'all rings. Come on, everybody show your little rings. Show me what y'all doing so I can do what y'all doing. All right, but that's my ring right there. It's a mid 5 carats, not big, 10 carat white gold. So it's I want a heavier metal that don't get sold. But yeah. So come on, show me what y'all working with. Cause my ring is trash according to y'all. Thank you, Steph, baby. But the girls, honey, Stephen, the girls are saying that it's cheap. And you know I'm gonna milk this for what it's worth, Stephen. You know I'm getting ready to milk this shit. Fridge Matt said it don't look like Timu. That's what the girls say. But let me say this, baby. If it's Timu, then y'all better get on that Timu and start getting it, baby. If it's Timu, y'all better get some of this Timu. No, it ain't a wedding ring. It's a ring. And can I say this? This ring is not an engagement ring. I know where engagement and wedding bands go. This is a birthday ring. I wanted a ring on my middle finger. You know why? Because I don't wear a lot of rings. I'm going to only have two rings in life, a wedding band and this ring. And baby, this ring is enough. I don't need nothing but one ring. With a ring like this, I don't need nothing but one ring and a wedding band. And once I get a wedding band, this ring will be transferred to my other hand. So I have one ring on one finger and this other ring on the other finger. But I know where wedding bands go. I don't know where that lady. Can I say this? I didn't even know she had a ring. See what I'm saying? I don't really follow these people enough to know what they really have or what they don't have. Girl, it was blank. And that's the back of it. Mm-hmm. Thank you. She talks too much, girl. It's Timu. Honey, the girl says Timu, girl. You know what though? I'ma show it until these bitches get mad even more. Male bitches and female bitches. I'ma show it until they pissed off. Girl, I'ma show it until they say stop showing it. Because it's hate. It's hate. Not only are they hating on me, then they hating on Bree, because Bree just got her cap and gown. I'm like, how y'all hating on somebody with a cap and gown? What's wrong with y'all people? Y'all get mad because the girl is having a party. I'm like, what's wrong with y'all? And then I'm like, these busted bricks don't know nothing no better. And they can't do nothing but hate other folk. And y'all make sure y'all go to Bree's wish list. She got things that are reasonable. So go over there and bless her if you want to. But anybody, I mean, I don't mind helping Bree celebrate. And y'all know me and Bree are off and on, and we don't really talk to each other like that. But that sister's getting her education, and I'm gonna celebrate her. And again, that's her real life. Baby, this is a show. I can't see myself hating somebody. This is a show. Girls be acting like this in real life. This is just a show, Haitian princess. Yeah, I'm very happy for Brie. And that's the real. I'm not lying about that. She deserves that. That's a big feat. And so I'm very proud of her accomplishments. Yeah, nobody ain't hating. Ain't nobody mad but the devil. Felicia, girl, baby, girl, I'm making these hoes mad out here over my bubblegum ring. But I am telling the girls to show me what they working with, because I truly believe that these girls got platinum with these diamonds, girl. And so I want to see what they working with. You know, they got emeralds and rubies and shit. So I want to see, so I can be like them. You know what I'm saying? Because honey, they flexing and shit. Girl, is it now? Is it like Klarna? Is that how you say it? Klarna, not Klarna? Because I thought it was Klarna, and I'm like, that would be a pretty girl's name, Klarna. But y'all saying it's Klarna. I don't like that one. I don't like that one. But it's Klarna, not Klarna. I've seen some chocolate diamonds. I've seen yellow chocolate. They even have blue diamonds. I'm about the clarity. I'm about the clarity. Okay, I don't like that one. I like Klarna. I like the two syllables, Klarna. But Klarna, like that. But anyway, but I do like clarity. And mine is a V. And yeah, so it's all good. Yep. And my thing is, y'all, make sure you have a card with your anything over a carat has to have a it has to have an ID number in it, and the card will match the ID. And it needs to be GIA certified. It needs to be certified. So make sure that you don't go to bootleg places. Make sure that they have those certifications. Certifications are very important. Not Harry Winston. Well, I'm gonna just say, just make sure that and they are in the diamond, so they can look under the microscope and they will see that number. So yeah, so you want to make sure that it is certified. Yeah, and then you want to make sure it's tested. Yeah, you want to make sure it's tested. They had this little boy, y'all, and he was in high school and he was checking his teacher's um, wedding bands. And I'm serious. And so a lot of those, so when it beeps, that means it's a diamond. If it's no beep, if it doesn't light up, it's not a diamond. And baby, some of them women did not, that thing wasn't beeping. She was like, wait. And baby, she was calling her husband. She was calling her husband. She was like, wait, what is the meaning of this? Ooh, she was mad. So it was like a couple of teachers whose diamonds were like on point, but them other ones, they weren't going off. Okay, when they hit that little diamond, baby, them women were like, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. So I thought that was funny. It was actually on YouTube. It was actually on YouTube. All right, y'all. I'm gonna put this link down one more time before I close it out. Look, I'm just having a great time. I am really not mad about what these people say. I think it's funny. I'm gonna make commentary just like they making commentary, but I am gonna challenge them. Now, if you all have something better, show me. Show me what your husband has purchased you. Or if you're a man, show me what your significant other has purchased you. Or if you're an independent lady or independent man, show me what you purchased yourself. I ain't even mad at that. I know some of y'all don't have nobody. It could be by choice or whatever. But what you got going on? Because again, y'all so quick to scrutinize and criticize what I have, but what do you have? And it is what it is. Now, I'm going to tell you what, whether it's a cubic zirconia, whether it's sterling silver, or whatever it is, I'm good. I like the ring. I like the style of the ring. I like how it looks. I like how it feels. And that's all that really matters. but I want to see what you have. Since mine is so bad, I want to see how good yours is so I can learn from you. Teach me thy ways, O wise one. Teach me thy ways, O wise one. Show me what you got so I can learn. Maybe I need to upgrade after I see yours, but at least show it. At least I had the boldness to show it. What you got going on, Deanna Ervin? Show us your collection. I heard ZX had his little gummy mouth, got something to say. Show me, and we don't want to see no watches. We don't want to see no worthless watches. You know what, ZX? See, if you really want a watch collection, go get a Bulova. Go get a Movado, a Tissa, not even a Rolex. But get some nice watches. And I'm these are moderate watches. These are not even the tip top, but get a Bulova. Get a nice Citizen. Even Citizen makes some good watches. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But we don't even want to see your watches. We want to see your collection of jewelry, rings, particularly. And like I said, y'all, I don't wear chains. I don't do a lot of chains. I don't do bracelets. I don't, but that ring will probably be my jewelry, and then a wedding band. That's all I need. I don't need a whole lot of stuff, and that ring is enough for 3 rings. So I'm good with what I have. Fridge Nat, look, I like to see the ladies who work at the pawn shops who take in resale bags and how they smell the bag and they say if it's plasticky, and then they look at the some of the writing in the bag and they know if it's fake or not. And then one lady said 2 was fake, 1 was real, but she said, I'm not going to buy this because it's dirty. I mean, them ladies ain't no joke. They ain't no joke. So, and then I love to see this lady who evaluates gems, and I think they're really good. Hmm. So it's a lot. Well, look, y'all, I done spent an hour and 30 minutes on. I just had a good time. I showed the ring about 75 times. Hoes gonna talk about it. They done said I purchased it for myself. Lord have mercy. Whatever. I'm just laughing. I'm telling you, you can tell when people really want to know what you got going on. And they always say, you always talk about your relationship, but y'all so interested in it. Y'all want to know if I'm married or not and all of this stuff. And all I'm gonna say is I would never tell y'all if I was married or not. I won't share that. But I am sharing this because I know y'all hoes is gonna be very mad. And again, just as I predicted, boom, here you all are. I am loving every bit of it. And the thing is, I'm not really going to listen to what y'all have to say. I'm just looking at y'all titles and I'm just chucking over laughing because I'm like, ooh, these hoes are pressed. Ooh, they are pressed. And so again, when I was on the Miss O channel, ooh, Rico was biting at the bit to click the link. And then he mad because he can't come over here. But, I'm like, no, you don't have access. No, no. And can I say this? I will continue to get my information from emails. I don't care and give a damn who likes it or not. That's how I choose how to do it. I don't beat to your drum and I don't give a damn how you feel about it. Like I said, ho, you will sit up and talk. But like I said, a hoe won't come in my face. You can sit up there and talk your mess. But I get my shit because people email me. I don't have time to be watching, folks. And people pressed. I'm gonna talk about my man, whether you like it or not, and whether you don't stop watching then, ho. But I'm giving you content. And if I didn't talk about it, ho, you wouldn't have no content. Okay, the ring is content because I know you hoes will talk about it. People coming out retirement. We having all of these last bon voyage parties. And then people coming back, baby. The ring is bringing them hoes back. Hoes are supposed to be gone in retirement. They supposed to be in obscurity. Baby, the hoes is coming back, girl. Honey, I done showed one ring and the hose is coming out of the woodwork. Ain't that something all over a little ring? A old little measly 5 carat ring. My. Hold on for a minute, y'all. We do have somebody coming on up. Now, I ain't bragging, y'all. I'm just laughing because this shit is funny. I ain't gonna lie. It is funny to me. What's up, Haitian Princess?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. How you doing?
Hey there. I just want to say hi.
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, I'm not doing anything salacious. I just want to say hi. It's been a minute.
Okay, so what do you think about Ringgate? Ringgate is really big.
Oh my gosh. I don't Can you remind me what Ringgate is? Oh, I was just posting about that. Oh yeah.
It's- yeah, I just think it's funny, and I'm not upset at all, Haitian Princess. I'm doing it because I know that it's going to bring content. I know it's going to bring controversy, and I'm just listening to the people, and I'm like, okay, the ring is Timu. I purchased the ring. I got the ring with what's that? They call it Klarna. So whatever that is, and
Okay.
so yeah, and then it's just a lot of stuff. And then yeah, they said it's cubic zirconia. Oh my God, I have just been rolling. I'm like, and people are really upset.
These people are just finding any reason to be angry. I mean, this is such a basic thing. If you are someone who has someone who's interested in you, that and they love you,
Hmm.
this is such a simple, basic concept. They want to get you something that's going to make you understand how much they love you. Like, why is this such a big conversation?
I don't know, but they say that every time you go somewhere, Jay, your man ain't with you. So I went to the Spurs game, and
I saw that.
I actually went with one of his relatives. We went because he could not go. He was very upset. But when you work early in the morning, you can't go to everything. And so
Correct.
again, but it works for us. You see what I'm saying? What we do works for us.
And
And
how cute
again,
is that, by the way? I'm sorry to interrupt you. How cute is that you're going out with family and not just him? How much does that speak to how special your relationship is? That
I
you can
mean,
go out with his family without him.
so,
How cute is
um,
that?
yeah, so when we went to Vegas, and I never said this because people thought I was going to Vegas, but it was actually his mom's birthday, and I wanted to do something for her. So I did not want her to be in a hotel room by herself. So I got the 2 bedroom suite, but she had her own privacy. What we shared was the kitchen, the living room, the dining room. So it was really, the suite was 2 rooms, but it was a suite because I didn't want her to be separated from us. But it was her birthday. So, yeah. So that's why we went to Vegas too.
Very cute.
So,
It's a
again,
very cute look.
yeah. So, I mean, we do that. So, my
But
dad's
you know
birthday,
that. But
yeah.
you know that.
Yeah, but my dad's birthday was there. We went down. He took my dad out to dinner. He took care of everything, and it's good because he's gainfully employed. And when you are gainfully employed, you can do that. And even though at one point, Haitian princes, when you have a high paying job, usually it takes a longer time to get a job because again people are looking at that and they think that either you want their job, you want a lot of pay, or you're just using this job to go to somewhere else. So it takes a while, but
Hmm.
people don't understand that when you do have the education, it doesn't
And you
make you
land that.
better.
Mm.
It doesn't make you better. It doesn't
It
make you
just
better,
gives you what you deserves.
and it gives
What
you
you
more
deserve.
options. It gives you more
Yes.
options.
Correct.
So
Right.
again, let me say this, y'all. I have met Haitian princes in person. I've met MB. It's a
Yes,
lot of people.
cutie. We had a great time.
Yes, we did.
You were so energetic when I walked into that area, the main greeting area. This is before April or anybody came on. This is even before I met Patricia, my lifelong sister, and Michelle, Miss Essence. Before I met them, I walked into the room and you guys took care of me. I know Vivian even called my room and she was like, "Girl, are you okay?" And I was like, "Girl, I'm just being lazy." And she was like, "Get your ass up. Come down
Mhm.
here."
We had a
Vivian is that type of caring person.
we had
Like
a great
she,
time. We had
yeah,
a
I mean,
great time.
yeah, like
Nobody
she
husbands
makes.
had to worry about nothing. I mean, because they act like I was thirsty as hell, baby. We had a great time.
No, we had like snackies, we had sandwiches, we had drinks. Wolverine came and brought like a whole bar
Yes, he did.
to our area, and we had a great time. Like Wolverine got us lush. He got us all liquored up, and we had a good time. And
Child,
we
Miss
never
Patricia
even.
had a good time with Wolverine too, baby. She was about to take him back to New York.
Oh, Miss Patricia's my sissy.
I
That's my
love Miss
sister.
Patricia.
That's my sister for life.
Hmm.
I actually met up with her because of you. I don't know if you know that, bro, Jay. Because of you, I actually became really good friends with Miss Patricia, and she actually came to my father's 75th birthday.
Awesome. But again, that's what we were
I love
saying.
her. I
That's
mean,
what we were
just good
saying.
people. But
Our,
that's my
our,
point. Good
Yeah,
people.
our cruise was not about mess. It was about how did you get into the sector. We laughed about how we got in the sector because a lot of people came a lot of different ways, but then we met everyone and we had a good time. And again, the
We had
library,
great conversation.
yeah, and the library was the meeting point. It was not a hideout. It was the meeting point. Everybody knew that because I didn't want to do it in my room because then that was just too sealed off. But in the library, everyone could come. It doesn't matter. But shout out to Rainy Bow. Rainy Bow would sit with
I
me in the
love Rainy
library.
Bow.
She would sit with me in the library and she would be laughing. And I mean, that's where we hung out. But that cruise was fun. And again, you all, we could have went on a celebrity but I knew that a lot of people never took a cruise before. And I know Carnival is a party ship. So I'm like,
And
I want you to
by the way, not to interrupt you, I'm
go ahead.
sorry,
Go ahead.
but I was actually one of those people that was my first time ever on a cruise,
Hmm.
and I don't know anything about cruises. That was my first time ever cruising, and it was fun. It was a little bit hood, but for the price point that was offered to us. And then it was a short amount of time, so it wasn't a big commitment. And at the end of the day, the food was okay, but
It was okay.
it gave you an introduction to what it means to cruise. So, and
Exactly.
I've always said that, and I will always say that.
And so Asian princes, you can go on celebrity or the
Oh,
celebrity is
absolutely.
more upscale, and I'd say celebrity because it is Royal Caribbean. Some of their ships, they're so big now that they don't even stop at ports. They just want people to hang out. But I've been on a celebrity cruise, and it's like really, really upscale. The food is just really, really good. But I did not want us to be in a stuffy situation with the brotherhood and that drunk aunt
Oh
who
my
was
God, the brotherhood, the
baby the
brotherhood.
brotherhood.
When we got to Bahamas, the brotherhood, they came out chanting, and they had all those shoes and whatever else they had. They were going to donate a whole bunch of bags of clothing and shoes to the people in the Bahamas. So that
Hmm.
was their thing.
Yeah,
And then
boo
they
that.
had that fashion show.
Mm. See,
That
again,
fashion show, bro. Jay, you remember that fashion show?
yeah, but look, it was hood, but we had a good time. I knew what it was gonna be. And going out of Miami, now I believe that if we would have went out of Port Canaveral, it would have been different. But baby, I knew Miami was gonna give you what you needed.
But why do you think it would have been different in
Because
Cape
Port
Canaveral?
Canaveral is not a big place. So I'm from that area. And Port
Okay.
Canaveral, it's a little laid back. But Miami, first of all, everybody want to go down to Miami because that's the city. It's a fun city. So everybody wants to party in Miami and then go on the cruise ship. Port Canaveral, I mean, Brevard County is a sleepy type of place. The Space Center is there. It's more family oriented. But going out of the port of Miami
Okay.
or Lauderdale, oh, you gonna get what we got.
Oh, when we were in Miami, we spent like an extra 2 days after the cruise. We went to the Versace mansion. We had the lobster and the spaghetti. We walked around. We went, Nick Cannon has a whole Wildin' Out restaurant on the
Okay.
strip there.
Hmm.
I think was it 11th Avenue? It was one of those. It was like a number. It was like 9th, 10th, or 11th
Hmm.
Avenue. And we stayed there, and that whole strip is cars, music. So on top of the cruise, if you stay there even for one extra day, you had so much fun. There's so much to do. So
Hmm.
I mean, at the end of the day, it wasn't like I said, that was my first time being on a cruise. So I had a great time. I was able to make the most of Miami after the fact. But yeah, it was good to me.
So,
I had
like
a
the
good
train
time. I don't
ride, the
understand.
train ride is the same thing. Anybody can take a train, but a lot of people have not taken a train. So
Exactly.
I'm like, okay, so this will be a good introductory period for a train. Now in New York, I took the Long Island Rail, I took the Acela. I used to take
Oh
that from
yeah.
New York to Philadelphia, and then I would take the Amtrak Auto Train. So I'm familiar with Amtrak East Coast. Now I've never taken Amtrak Texas, so I'm excited about what we're gonna see. And then I know a lot of people who have not taken the train, and I'm telling you, I am. Let me say this: Haitian princes, the hotels that I'm saying, because I'm going before the train ride for us, but I'm going, with the other half. So we're staying at two awesome hotels in Dallas. And all I'm going to say is the train ride, y'all, ain't nothing but $36, $38 round trip. I have been,
Bro Jay, the other day, I don't remember when it was because I dipped my toe in and out of the sector these days. Um, I'm more into my body cam videos and
okay.
and true crime and stuff like that. But
Mhm.
but I think over the weekend, I feel like I remember um VS Icon gave you a nice compliment. And she said, honestly, no matter what you want to say about Bro J, at the end of the day, at least he has some decorum. And at least that when he puts together something, it's going to be legit. I don't know if, did you know that she
I
gave you
didn't. I
that
really
compliment?
didn't. But I
Yeah,
appreciate VS for that
yeah,
compliment.
yeah. VS gave you that compliment and
Yeah,
she
and
was
I and
very
I
nice
accept
about
that
it.
because I'm really serious. It hurt my heart that we had to cancel Vegas, but again, we had to. And Vivian is Vivian. So Vivian usually comes in the day before and do things, and then we meet up. But when Vivian couldn't make it, then I'm like, no, we got to do this. But it was way ahead of time. And then of course with COVID, we couldn't do Labor Day.
No, I don't understand why people don't remember. Vivian was very clear when that time of frame came around with Vegas. Vivian was very clear that she said and I don't want to talk too much about it, but Vivian made it clear around that time that her mother was starting to have issues
Hmm.
and her father was starting to have issues. So she had to step back. And then she had her own health
Correct.
issues.
Correct.
Anybody who pays attention
Yeah.
knows what was going on
No,
with
we
Vivian.
weren't faking it. We want to go
Yeah,
somewhere, we're
Vegas
gonna
was
go.
not crazy. Yeah,
Let me say
Vegas
this,
was
y'all.
not.
That cruise, we did that in 3 months, about 2 or 3 months, because I said if 12 people would go, and it was more than 12, and we did that cruise, and we were serious about that cruise. So again, we don't play. We don't play. When we say we're going to do something, we're going to do it. Now for this train ride, I ain't forcing nobody to go, but I know that I'm going to do it. So I'll be on that train twice, and then I'm going to be doing it for for the YouTube sector. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm looking forward to that. Got my ticket, got the hotel. Ooh, the hotel is phenomenal.
In
Um,
Dallas?
yeah, so I'm gonna be doing some videos and I'm gonna upload it. I don't think because you know how these people are. I don't want to do anything because these people are crazy. But I'm staying in two different hotels in Dallas and I'm comparing both of them. But I'm
Okay.
telling you, you can get a good hotel deal in Dallas, even on the weekend. And I'm talking about suites. I'm talking about suites. So if you go with us in Dallas, like I told people, we're gonna go. If we don't know you're coming and you're on the train, you get your own hotel room. I guess just know the train leaves at 12. I don't know. Some people might just take the train and then stay in Dallas and leave and go home. Some people might just go down to San Antonio. And so again, there are many combinations that you can do it. But I do know that we have a few people going, and I do like the intimacy, being the intimate type, because now with so many people, yeah, it's a lot. We had a lot of people on that ship, not only with my group, but then you had Tracy and then you had Sean Bradley. And Haitian Princess was there, and a lot of those people really wanted to come to our events, but they didn't because they were with him. And it's funny, when we were getting off the ship, all of a sudden, then they wanted to be
Well, no,
vocal
no,
and talk.
no, 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 no. I always make it clear to everyone. If you look at my membership, I'm a member for at least 60 months
Hmm.
at this point. I've been a
Hmm.
member of yours for at least 5 years, Bro J. I've been with
Hmm.
you from the beginning.
Hmm.
And the only reason why my membership is only 5 years is because I I signed up for your membership after your first channel,
Oh yeah,
your
Lord.
only channel, was put away. So
Hmm.
that's the only reason why I am only 5 years a member of yours. But you're one of the first people, and I will always claim that. And I tell everybody that
Oh yeah.
you are the first person, other than T.S. Madison and
Hmm.
Kaya and the Queen's Court, that I've been a member of for a long time. So give me that grace.
Oh
I
no.
have been a member of yours
No,
for a
no, no. Haitian
very
Prince have
long
been a
time,
long time,
like
but she was,
MB,
but
like
yeah, but you were on
MB.
the cruise though.
Yeah,
And again, now let me say this: the group that Tracy was with, we interacted. We took pictures together. Let me
I
say this
did.
about
I
Tracy:
met Tracy, and Tracy was wonderful. Tracy's actually very fun,
she
and so
is
is MB is a little bit. No, not MB. I'm sorry. Um,
MU.
MU is a little bit timid, but she's a wonderful girl. She's also very, very nice, but she's very timid.
Well,
So
she would be
you
timid when
gotta
people
you
say
gotta
that we were gonna
tiptoe.
beat her up, and nobody was gonna beat
Yeah,
nobody up. I'm like, and then we wound
yeah.
up talking
But
that
she's a
night.
nice girl.
Yeah, so we had a really good time talking. And let me tell y'all something. Tracy was funny as hell. I mean, we're not talking
Tracy's
now,
fun.
but she
Tracy
was
was at
fun.
every one. Tracy was at every one of your karaoke nights. She was there dancing. She was on the floor She was there. Tracy is a fun girl.
Yeah, we had a good time. Um, the other group, they were a little bit more standoffish, which, but now some of his people did come over, but it was like at the end of the cruise that we talked. But I'm like, we could have done this a long time ago. But I understand what their assignment was, and I didn't want to, stop their assignment. But overall, we really had a good time, you all. And so,
Well,
Labor Day, we're
can
going to have
I
a good
say
time.
something?
Mhm.
Can I say something? I've always wanted to say this. I notice that every time there is occasion
Mhm.
for anybody,
Mhm.
there is always um this looming ghost or monster over the trip. Oh, because these people are going to show up and this person's going to show up and we're going to scare you. And that's just a ploy to scare people. Because I'm not going to say which ones, but I've been on at least four occasions and I have found that it's never what the rumble is. You know
It's
what I'm
all about
saying?
it's all about clicks and views and showing up and all of that. It was
Yes.
so funny
People
because
talk big
we
talk.
knew who was there already. So that night when Wolverine so gracefully and graciously helped our party and we had a good time.
Oh, Wolverine brought us down. You hear
He
me?
brought us down. Let me tell you something. He did, and that car was everything. That ride was
Okay.
everything. So again,
Yes.
and let me tell you something about Wolverine. A lot of people don't like him because he's so braggadocious. But let me tell you something. Wolverine was a
I don't know
very
why.
nice
I love
person.
it.
But let me tell you something. Wolverine backs up what he has. And
Oh, I
again,
love it.
I admire Wolverine because I know, well, Wolverine and I talked, and he told me where he was from. And to know where he's from and where he is now, oh my God, that shows me in
Mm,
America, you can make it. No matter what
okay.
your walk of life is, you can make it. You can make it. Because Wolverine, like I said, he was really, really nice, you all. April was nice. And I had met them before.
April was wonderful.
April is a beautiful person. I hope she's doing well. I haven't talked to her in a while. I got to reach out to her. But April is a wonderful person. When we came back from the cruise,
She hugs everybody.
yeah, Viv and I were getting ready. Viv and I were like, well, we can take the train because again, I know how to maneuver through Miami and New York, Miami. There are cities that I lived in that my
Mhm.
memory will not let me forget. I
I
know
know
exactly where to go.
you lived in cute gardens like me.
Yeah. So I lived on Metro and Lefferts. I would walk
Oh
right
yes.
down.
Okay,
I would walk right down on Lefferts. I would take a left at that church.
Lefferts Boulevard.
I would go to Union Turnpike, get on
Mm.
Union Turnpike,
Oh,
and go
Union
downtown.
Turnpike. Yes, I was right off for Union Turnpike.
So
Yes, Queens.
I used to. So JetBlue's headquarter was right at that big tall building at Union Turnpike, and I used to eat at that
Oh
restaurant every
wow.
once in a while, right over Union Turnpike. I would get my coffee and my Danish at that restaurant before heading downstairs at Union Turnpike.
I wish Miss Patricia was here because she's a Queens girl like me. She would know what you're
Mhm.
talking about.
I used to, like I said, so I would go there, and then I moved to Canarsie. I like
Oh, in
Canarsie. Canarsie
Brooklyn.
was it
Oh
was
Lord.
quiet. You could park your car. You didn't have a problem parking your car in Canarsie, and I used to take the L because the L would go into Canarsie into New
The L
York.
train.
So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and then of course Canarsie was not too far from JFK. So I always stayed there because for Delta you actually had to work all three airports. So I would work LaGuardia, JFK, and I just started flying out of Newark. And then that's how I moved to Newark because at Newark, I could always go to Florida and be close to home. Either I would have a layover in Melbourne or I would have a
Mm.
layover in Orlando. So I started flying out of Newark, and no one ever wanted to fly out of Newark. but Newark had some pretty decent trips. So I would fly out of Newark quite a great deal. And that's how I got to New Jersey. So I would take the PAV train, from New Jersey, and I was there when they were rebuilding, the Twin Towers when they were doing that because I was there and then I left. New York became that tower situation was really hard for me, and it was my turning point when I said, I got this degree, and I'm like, this, yeah, yeah, and I would have really had a
I
problem with
I
COVID.
thought I thought I heard you tell a story, maybe a week or two or a few weeks ago, where you were talking about how you decided to not be a purser.
Yeah, yeah, it was. Well, I had to make some decisions, and the allure. I have a friend who still works with Delta. It would have been my
Because I,
20
I
fifth
run
or
right to the
26 years.
purser. Whenever I get on a flight, the first thing I do
Mhm.
is try to get to know the purser.
Yeah. So I was in management and then I went back to flying because after a while, the flight attendants started making more than the managers. So my deal was I was going to be a manager. So it took me a year and then I became an in-flight manager, made good money. And then that fifth year, I said, well, I'm getting ready to leave now because I'll be making more money as a flight attendant. And with Delta, I don't know if it's still the same now. You could go right back from the office back into flying, and we had to fly anyhow. We had to do check flights, so we would work a leg so we could still be in tip top shape if we had to go back on the line. So I went back on the line, but after 9/11 happened, everything had changed, and you just don't forget that. And
Y'all, when you
yeah,
when you get on a flight, if you make friends with the purser or the person who is um kind of running first class to business class, you can get free drinks. I mean, you'll have the perfect flight.
yeah.
You guys got to know who to make friends with when you get on the flight.
Yeah, and I mean, be nice, and
Be
but let me tell you
nice.
something. Let me tell you something. I never forget it. We were flying to Georgetown, Guyana. I never forget it. So it was New York to
Oh, I've never
Georgetown.
been to Guyana.
It is hot as hell.
Is
It,
it?
it, it's now because they found oil, the economy is booming. But when we
Mm.
went, everything was on in Georgetown. Georgetown is an interesting city. They have the world's largest wooden cathedral in Georgetown. But
Oh,
it's a nice
okay.
place. The people are friendly. It's a mixture of African, Indian, a
Do they
lot of
speak
European
English?
and Asian. Yeah. So it almost mirrors Trinidad and Tobago.
Okay. Okay.
It always because you have a lot of black Indian mix in Trinidad Tobago. So it almost reminds me of that. But I never forget we were flying back from Georgetown back to New York. And this man and his family came on, and his wife was a little pushy at the beginning. So all of the flight attendants are like, oh, okay. So the flight attendants kind of pick up on who's going to be, extra. I tell you what,
Right.
that man came on our plane and he gave me $500 and he gave the other flight attendant $500. I'm like, look,
Oh,
if they want me to shine their shoes, they can take them shoes off and I would have them shoes
okay.
shine. Let me tell you something. If you gonna act, let me tell you something. When you demand like that, you throw some money. And
Right.
you watch them flight attendants, but again, for the most part, you don't really have to do that. All you have to do is be polite, and just be nice, strike up a conversation, and usually the flight attendant will take care of you. If you're in first class, it's a little harder in coach, but usually in first class, yeah. So
Well,
and it's
that's
the
what
same way
I
on
mean.
the train.
I know if I fly first class or business class, I'm always just happy at the way I'm treated. But at the end of the day, I'm I'm hoping that I'm treated well on a flight anyway. So
You can, but
um
it's a little different in coach. It's different. I've flown
I
coach as
know,
well.
I know,
And
I
I and
know.
but if you're nice and coach, and let me say this too, in business class, it's fewer people. In coach, it's if you're traveling overseas, it's usually going to be on a 777. It's going to be on the biggest Airbus, and those planes hold a lot of people.
Well, now
And
it's even 787.
yeah, a
That's what I'm
whole
praying for.
a
I
whole
hope
lot of
for a
people.
787 if
Yeah,
I fly long haul.
yeah. But you want to make sure. But Delta though, they have a really nice first class for American carriers. Now, I hate to say
Oh,
it, but your Middle Eastern carriers and your Asian carriers are phenomenal. The Middle Eastern carriers and the Asian carriers, they put our stuff to shame. Their technology, their service, oh my God. But for American carriers, Delta is a really good carrier
you know,
for that.
I've never flown Emirates, so I've heard
Qatar
that
Air,
that's
Emirates,
wonderful.
oh my God, it is phenomenal. And
I've heard.
in the Asian, Korean air, the but let me tell you now, this is the thing. So in America, you cannot discriminate. So, you can be old, you can be a little heavy, you can be all of those things. It used not be that way. But in those Middle Eastern and Asian carriers, excuse me, they don't have laws like we have. So at a certain age, you got to go. If you get married, you got to go. If you get pregnant, you got
Oh,
to go.
really?
Yep. If you gain weight, and the sad part about it, y'all, it used to be that way in America. So if you got married in America back in the day, they would fire you. If you had a baby, you were gone. If you gained weight, they used to have weigh-ins, and if you were a certain amount overweight,
Interesting.
yeah,
Wow.
if you were a certain
Weigh-ins?
amount over, you would be pulled off until that weight was lost.
Okay, so you need to be cute.
Well, that's and again, and even when I was
And
a
most flight attendants that I've seen are very cute. They're always very good looking, always well kept, always um put together. So
yeah, I mean, but now the men didn't have that, but yeah, Delta. I I heard now that they're desperate for flight attendants now, but in back in the day, everybody couldn't get that job. So when I was applying, it was what it was. And what people mess up is, and y'all, if you're ever thinking about being a flight attendant, it's always about safety, safety, safety. Customer service is big, but safety is the biggest thing. I follow protocol and procedure. I'm very serious about, following the guidelines because you're going to have a lot of FAA guidelines and some things that you have to do. And then, I'm really good with people. I'm emotionally intelligent. So if people are screaming at me, I know how to keep my cool. They're looking for that.
people
They don't want
screaming at you.
well, yeah, it happens. It happens. Oh, it happens
Oh
as
my
a flight
god.
attendant.
On an
But
airplane?
but they're
Done.
looking for people who know how to, say I'm emotionally intelligent, and also because they don't want to hear, oh, I like to travel. I want to. That you don't do that. It's all about safety first, because my thing
Okay.
is we're there for your safety. Service is second. Safety is first. If that plane has an emergency landing, we got to get you off that plane. So, like what they did on the Hudson when that plane went down, they got those people off the plane. So you got to know how to do that, and that's some serious training. Recurrent happens every 3 months, every 3 to 6 months. You're in recurrent, and we had to learn all of the airplane doors and how to do everything on that airplane. So again, you all, it's a big deal, because it is about safety when you are a flight attendant. It is about safety. I think this is Lady Sparkles. Let's see who. Let's see. I think this is about Sparkles. Is this Lady
Oh.
Sparkles?
How you doing? What's the matter? I see dirty feet in your title again. What's the tea, brother Ervin? You mad because you ain't serving the girls no more?
Well, I told her she need to bring her ring. We want to see what Josh has purchased her, or better yet, what has she done for herself? Since my rings are costume jewelry, we want to see what she's working with.
Hello, Lady Sparkles. You know
My
I love
Haitian
you.
baby, I love you. I love you too, mommy. Ça
Yes, I
passe,
do.
naboule,
I love you too.
naboule. Yes, and I
I
love
love
to happy
it.
Women's
Thank you.
Women's Her Story Month. Okay, brother Urban, even to you want to get back out in the Mississippi fields and hold that hoe, girl. Hold that hoe with your dirty ass feet, girl. You are a mad miserable mess because Josh can't compete with my baby Jay Wilson, girl. Oh, you raggedy bitch. Anyway, y'all, I'm out of here. Love y'all. You doing? I'm raggedy.
Wait a minute. Somebody said Jay Wilson about 6 months ago. I asked you about being a flight attendant at United. Someone in my family got hired there. Do you think they should switch to Delta? No. No. If they're happy with United, stay with United. One thing I will give United is they're a union and Delta is non-union. So that may make a difference. I have a friend who worked for Delta and wound up going to United, and he likes United, and so he's been with United for a good minute now. So if you're with a carrier, let me say this: if you're with a carrier, whether it's American, United, or Delta, and they fly international, stay with them, because even if they don't work for Delta, we still fly on each other's planes. We still have rights to fly on each other's planes. So I took a Delta flight to, Spain, but then I might come back on American or United. The only airline that I don't like flying on because they so nasty is Air France. Ugh,
I've
nasty.
never flown Air France.
Uh,
I've gone to Charles de Gaulle Airport, but not
mhm.
necessarily on United.
Mm. But let me say this, you all. I've flown Lufthansa. It's the German airlines and very efficient. Everything fits like it's supposed to fit. I love those German airlines. Um, but my thing is, United is not bad. If I Delta was my first choice because I'm from the South. I lived in the South, and Delta is no joke. So Delta is a good airline. You're going to go a lot of places. We have a lot of contracts with a lot of places. So it's really funny because we could fly UPS or FedEx. If they have a jump seat open,
Mhm.
we could go. They had a contract with Delta that if you could, because we were flight attendants, so we could sit at the jump seat because we knew how to operate those doors. That's why it was so fun. So we could go UPS, we could go FedEx and fly. So the
Oh,
bigger
that's interesting.
it is, the bigger legacy carriers, they're going to offer more. Southwest is phenomenal far as what you used to pay, but they don't go really international. They're breaking into the Caribbean. They're breaking into some of
They're
the
not really European.
South America, but they're not really European. They're trying to get there, but they're not there yet. But if they get in at United, just go with it. Go with it. Don't stay where you are. I mean, Delta is great, but if you can get in a legacy carrier, go. It's not easy to get into legacy carriers. Now I heard it is now, but when I was working, it was not easy to get into those carriers. So that's why I don't let nobody try to shame me for working at Delta. I mean, I got in. And I mean, on the first try, I didn't apply. I applied to Delta and I got in at Delta. I didn't apply at United. I didn't apply at American. I applied to Delta,
Mm,
got in at Delta, and stayed at Delta. So
I don't really
again,
fly Delta too much.
but let me say this: I've flown United, I've flown American, and I've flown Delta. Delta is
American is
yeah.
my preferred airline.
I, American is different. I think that there are little nuances that make them different. They do the same thing, but I
American
think yeah.
airline stewardesses give you a lot of alcohol, I have found. which I need
Mhm.
because I don't have anti-anxiety pills to fly long haul. So American Airlines, the stewardesses, they're very nice.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, I used to fly transcon. So I used to fly a lot from New York to LA, New York to San Diego, New York to Portland, New York to Seattle, and New York to San Francisco. Um, it depends, like I said, I've flown all of the carriers, the United States carriers, because we
Yeah,
had,
east to west.
yeah. So Delta's not bad, but I'm gonna tell you, I used to enjoy flying JetBlue, and I know JetBlue has gotten some flack, but they treated us very well. I like JetBlue.
I've never
JetBlue,
flown JetBlue.
I've
They
flown
they they're
JetBlue.
not here in Columbus.
Okay,
They're not
well,
they're not here.
I
They were
love
here
some
for a
JetBlue.
minute.
I love some JetBlue though. JetBlue, um, they were not a Southwest. They were like a United and Delta, but with the flexibility of Southwest, but not a Southwest. And so I guess that's why I like JetBlue. JetBlue was great. So yeah. But now Columbus, hmm, um,
I know.
Delta and American flew a lot into those areas. See, I flew when Cincinnati had that Delta hub. I was there. I was a
Oh,
manager there. So yeah. So Cincinnati was a major, major, major hub. But when Delta merged with Northwest, Cincinnati had to go. I mean, you had a Detroit hub, now you have a Minneapolis hub, and
and
that
Columbus had to go too.
yeah. So again, why have all those hubs when you got Minneapolis, Detroit, and then I knew that Memphis was going to suffer because it was too close to Atlanta. So but now Delta's getting hubs everywhere. They're going to have a hub, and they have a hub in Austin, Texas now.
Oh, okay.
Mhm. So Delta has expanded where they were cutting, but now they expanded. I never forget when they closed that Portland base. Oh my God, that they almost had a riot because Portland, they closed the Portland and Seattle base, but those bases are back open now because they know how is important it is to get to China, to get to Japan. So, most carriers would fly to California and then from California go over the Pacific, going from California to Japan or any Asian country that way.
Well, I'm sure that the chat, I'm not looking at the chat at all. I haven't
Mhm.
been,
No one
but
is really saying anything.
but I'm sure that I'm lax on certain things that you're saying, but I definitely want to, and I think I'm gonna be honest. You know how these people keep saying that no one emails you and that you're lying and you're making it up, but you know that I email you from time to time. And you're not saying that, I'm saying that. But I email you from time to time. And if I email you from time to time, I know that tons of people email you every day.
Well,
So
I'm not confirming or denying that. But
I know a
but
lot of
people
people
don't
email
understand that
you.
folk will email me, and I don't really have to go
I
watch them.
know they do.
However, what I do tell people is that I don't have to go. I don't like people sending me mess. If I want to see somebody talk about me, I know exactly where to go.
Yeah.
I do
And
use
that's
news that I can
usually
use.
if I send you an email, it's very pointed and it's about a specific topic. It's not just mess. It's usually a
It's
specific
about a
topic.
topic.
Yeah. And
It's
I
about a
said I
topic.
want to ask you about something. So I did want to
But people
say
think
to
I'm
you,
lying. People think, and I sit there and
oh
laugh.
my
I'm
God,
like, if
everybody
people know.
gets
And the thing
emails.
is,
Come on.
people will send me emails because back in the day, I wouldn't do it. I would call a person out because back in the wild, wild west of the beef sector, people would want to do that. But now I don't reveal sources because you know, the people who
Oh,
know what
Jay,
I
do you
look for,
remember? Do
they
you
know what I look for. Hmm?
do you remember? I think the only reason why this is a topic is you remember
What happened?
years and years and years ago, there was an email that was sent to you, and then you said the name of the person who emailed you. So that's why there's this whole floating thing.
And that person is still that person still causing mess in the sector. She fighting with
Okay.
everybody. She
Okay.
fight
And
with everybody. She's yeah. You talking about Samantha Graziano?
that name,
Samantha
what,
Graziano.
what was
But
that, like
yeah,
5, 6 years ago?
but
That was
she was,
hilarious.
and again, and
That
then
was
it. In
hilarious.
it, but now you've been so Haitian Princess, you have been here. Isn't it interesting that the person who I helped get on YouTube always believed other folk, and then in the end, it winds up that it's always like, yeah, I was right, or yeah, that person was being messy, and that's why I had to just back off of that particular individual as well, because I'm like, something is wrong. You really have a distaste or a hate, because every time I try to talk sense, it's not sensible. And you always believe what other people say instead of really coming out. And then I don't like people using things for clicks and views where it could have been taken care of off YouTube, but people didn't want to do that. And so I just said, it's time to move on. And that's why I say I don't give people access to me like that anymore. You see things, I'm gonna give people enough rope, and then when I get tired, I get tired. But that was really deep, and I'm like, no, I keep on seeing this pattern that you either believe these people or you try to berate me in front of these people, and then I go off on you, and then you try to play the victim. Yeah, and I just hate to bring it up, but with that Joyce thing, I'm like, no, and
No,
that's why
it had come to a head
it
at
did, and
that
that's why,
point.
and then Johnny Mac had left because he felt that I did Joyce wrong, and then I had to remind him. But what happened in the end, Johnny Mac? What happened in the end? You were wrong because you thought I did something wrong, but come to find out that that person didn't even get it right. I was gone. I didn't even know what was going on. But now you're trying to tell me where I can put my money and all of that. And where did he go? He went right on the club chat. Where is he now? See, this is why I always tell people that individual is a shrewd individual, because he always takes people who are disgruntled with me, use them, and then drop them like a hot potato. I've seen it time and time again. But hey, it is what it is.
Okay, so I'm conflicted because I've been in the beef sector from the beginning. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little bit conflicted on what you just said. So on one end, I agree with you 100%. When we were on the cruise, I did, I made sure I said, I met up with J Mac. That was his
Mm-hmm.
name,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
I met up with him and I did tell him that I did. And I think I even told you when we were on the ship, I was like, I didn't think that was fair what you did to Jay Wilson. Because if
Mm-hmm.
you think about going back, way back, um, he came on YouTube and he was trying to be kind of like you, where he was like singing and he was,
And Johnny Mac
you
can
know,
sing. He sings very
yeah,
well.
Jay Pastor, no, I'm sorry. J Mac was just like you, like he literally mirrored himself to be exactly like you. And then when all of that stuff happened, I told him on the ship, I didn't think it was fair how you came at Jay Wilson because you tried to ingratiate yourself as being an ally to him, but then you went and turned around and did all this other stuff. So I didn't like that. And I told him that to his face, and I'm not trying to say, like, oh, I'm this big bad person. I'm not. But I just wanted to let him know from a subscriber, from a subby point of view, I didn't like how you came at Jay
And I don't have a
Wilson.
problem with Johnny Mac, but he was very angry, and he was like,
Do you
I
remember
I
back
know
then?
you, and how you are on cameras, how you are. I'm like, Johnny Mac, you really don't know. And then he said, well, don't you be talking about me. And then that he was the one who threatened me. I'm like, really? So again, you realize that these people got real issues, and my thing is that you don't know everything. You think you know
But
things, but
but
you
I
don't
will
know
I will
things.
say I don't want to be fake either. Um After that cruise, I did meet Sean Bradley,
Hmm.
and I have traveled with him,
I'm not
and
mad at you. You should.
he is a wonderful person to me,
Hmm.
and he is an amazing person to put together travels. So I don't want to be fake
Well, you don't
and
have to,
act
but see,
like,
this is the thing. This is the thing, patient princess. I don't own people. We're not in a cult.
and I know that.
If you want to go there, go. I mean, if you're traveling and doing things, enjoy it. I just seen some, and again, you. I just seen some things happen, like with Johnny Mac Tracy and some people with me, and how he has done some people. But it is what it is. I don't tell people where to go, who to go with. I don't get upset with folk. I just really had to break down some situations to him. I'm like, you don't know that I got an apology because that person misconstrued this, and she thought it was shade, and it was wrong. I'm like, I wasn't even there after because back in the day I used to throw a $5 cash
Hmm.
app and then leave. To this
Yes,
day, it's
I
funny
remember.
because
I've been around.
yeah, a lot of these content creators, like if I am on your platform, I'm gone. I don't come back to see what you got to say because I know it may be somebody who want to do follow up. So if somebody says something nasty or shady, they're talking
Oh,
to themselves because usually once I leave, I'm gone. I'm gone. I mean, I
yeah.
just don't stay. I will be in the chat, and then that's it. And then a lot of people be cussing me out. They don't know they already blocked, so I don't see them because
Well,
I
I
just
know
don't.
my sister Patricia has already sent her um registration fee. So I do want to, I mean, I'm not going to be there for the Dallas San Antonio trip.
Mhm.
I would be more interested in the um I think it's the
Labor Day.
no, I think no. Well, Labor Day is a definite. I'm
Mhm.
gonna be at Labor Day.
Mhm.
That's a given. I will be at Labor Day, given. But the other trip that I was thinking about, that I kind of heard about, but I'm not sure what all the details are or the dates, is Cincinnati to the Briar place that you were
So
talking about in West
I will
Virginia.
be in Cincinnati. I still got to be in Cincinnati. Let me tell you what was going on, but
I
I'm
think
gonna
you said
do
it
it.
was like a masquerade or something. It was
Yeah,
something.
I'm gonna do Cincinnati now that y'all
Okay.
mention it, but it may be either at the end or next year. But I'm gonna do Cincinnati because you can leave, and I think it was somewhere about like $20. You can leave Cincinnati and go to White Sulphur Springs, where the Greenbrier Resort is.
Yes. The Greenbrier. Yes.
And I want to go.
And that looks like an amazing resort. It's
It is.
very
It is.
bougie, by the way.
It is. I want to eat there. I either want to go to the spa or so. Let me tell you what was happening.
Yes, I would love a spa resort.
I
Like I
found
would
that
love a spa
place
retreat.
because I had a friend and they're getting ready to celebrate their 55th. And
Oh,
so
cute.
yeah, they're very particular about who cooks and all of that stuff. So they were getting their party together, but everybody was telling that person what they should do, and the person was getting very frustrated. So I said, "Well, I'm going to be in
Okay.
Cincinnati," and I looked to see where Amtrak went. I was thinking about Chicago, but then I'm like, no, I won't. I don't want to be spending the night in Chicago. I want to get on a train, go to a place, and then come back the same day, but have enough time to do something. So
Oh, okay.
we I would have went to the Greenbrier. We would have got there at 11:30, which would have either opened us to brunch or lunch. We would have done that. Then we would have even either taken a glass making class where you can make your own glass. I think that was going like for 130 some odd dollars, where you get an hour, you make your own glass. They teach you how to do it. I was like, I'm with that because it's something different, right? Or we would have went to the spa. And
Okay.
so the train comes back at 5 o'clock. So it gives you like 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 5 hours. You know you're going to eat in an hour. And then you got 2 hours, and then you will have a little hour to go to the gift shop before the train comes because the train goes right in front of the Greenbrier Resort. I mean, that train comes to the Greenbrier Resort. It's no need for
Oh,
that
does
train to
it?
stop at
Okay.
White Sulphur Springs because it's the Greenbrier. Now, the Greenbrier Resort is nothing to play with. This resort is where the
It
president would
looks
have gone.
gorgeous.
Yeah, it used to be a place where if there was a situation, they would move the president to the Greenbrier. They have underground bunkers in the Greenbrier. As a matter of fact, they give you a tour of that because that's where the president would have gone. Before they did all the stuff for the White House, they would have gone to the bunker at the Greenbrier. So the Greenbrier
Okay.
Resort is in West Virginia. Let me tell you something. It's in a really interesting place because it's not too far from DC. It's not too far from Ohio, but it's a really nice resort. It is a top resort.
Oh
So
no, I looked it up and it is 5 star. So I'm definitely going to be there.
yeah, so I was thinking that that might be something because again, I'm thinking of short train ride. I'm always thinking of practical, economical. Everybody want to be bougie and stuff. Okay, if you want to do that, find a place. But I'm here to give people experiences. People who may not have gone on a train ride to even go on the train ride. And then because you save so much money on your train ride, then you can go ahead and splurge on those things. Like on the train ride is so inexpensive. I could splurge on getting a suite, because I'm used to spending a certain amount of money on vacation. So again, I like those quick
Hmm.
trips, and then people don't have to miss out on work because again, it's a leave on Saturday. That trip is leave on Saturday, come back on Saturday. Our trip to Dallas is leave on Saturday, come back on Sunday. So you're not, if you live in the state of Texas, you're not missing work. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always thinking
Exactly.
about that. And if you do have to miss work, it's not a whole lot of days that you got to miss. So
Exactly.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not worried about opulence and all of that stuff. But I will say that the trips we've gone on have been very nice, and even this train trip. I mean, we could have drove to Dallas. We could have taken the plane to Dallas, but that's not the whole point of the trip. The whole point of the trip is riding on that train, being on that train, fellowshipping on that train. It's the journey, and
Yeah.
then the
And having
destination is going to be
fun.
awesome. Mhm.
Yeah. And having fun and just sitting in the cars and being able to just have fun, play card games,
That's it.
drink. it's a whole
Yeah.
experience.
And so, like, if I would go to, so say if I went to San Antonio to Chicago, then I would have gotten either a roomette or a room, you know. But because it's only a couple of hours, I'm like, no, we're gonna do the top where it usually has the glass on the train so you can see all and have a panoramic view. So I did our seats to be up top so we can have that panoramic view. But now if we were going on a long route like to Chicago, I would do a roomette. But we were just going to Dallas, so no big whoop. And I'm really excited about that trip because again, a lot of people haven't taken a train, and I just think it's different. It doesn't have to be all about flying. Now this is going to be different. It's going to be a train, and a lot of people haven't taken one. So I'm excited. So I'm trying to do things that people haven't done. The cruise ship was good, so I enjoyed that. That was great. And people try to say I stole that idea. I'm like, no, I didn't. I was telling people, the person who said I stole it from them. I was telling you to go on a ship when you were gonna have your cation, but you know why you didn't have that cation. So I'm not going into detail with that. But yeah. But the big thing is I want people to be able to afford it. I'm not trying to bust your pockets. I'm not trying to impress folks. I'm trying to have experiences that people will remember. Haitian Prince has already said that she done met a friend for life on that ship. And that's what we want to do. And on that ship, there were people from Ohio that I knew that was on the ship that had nothing to do with YouTube. So that was really good. So yeah, so it was really good, you all, and it was no drama. Now, I can't talk for other people, but in our group, it was no drama. I'm telling you, we were in the library, we were at the
We had a
casino.
nice time.
I was walking around. I don't know why people say I was all hyped up in that library. I was at the club, I did the karaoke, I was walking in the casino. I was like, you
You
having a
were
good
not
time?
you were not hidden. We knew where you were all the time.
And then the
You had
people
a group
lied talking
chat.
about the library was next to the police station. There was no police station there in the atrium. No, it was a shop next to there. So again, anybody could have gone to the library. It was no locked doors. We had people who were on the ship who weren't even a part of us coming in to see what y'all doing. I mean, we had a good time. It was really good.
There was nothing like that. That's almost hilarious. There was nothing like that. It's almost like the things that people say on this YouTube application is hilarious. It was nothing like that. It was
So even with this
nothing.
ring situation, I am laughing. First of all, I'm not going to wear
It was
anything.
nothing like that.
Yeah, I'm not going to wear
That's so
anything.
funny.
I know I'm not going to wear anything on my finger that is fake. Now, if I wanted to, it's still mine. But look, I am not wealthy 1%. I'm comfortable. So I can afford a ring. My partner can afford a ring.
Isn't
I
that
bought him,
weird?
I
Isn't
purchased him his ring. He purchased mine.
Oh my
That's what
god.
we do for each other. So it's just like, and then he's not gonna buy
Oh my
anything
god, that's
fake.
so weird. Oh my god, that's so weird.
But I
These
love it.
people
But, but
are
but like I said,
crazy.
Haitian Princess is almost like that library. You're never gonna convince people, but the people who are in the know. They know. The
We were
people who are in the
there.
know. That's exactly what I'm saying. So the people who are in the know, and you just to the point where if that's what you think, then I'm gonna let you hang on to it and hold on to it. If that's what you want to say, hang on to it. But I just think it's funny. But with this ring thing, no, I am being a troll. I am enjoying every bit of this because I'm like,
Well, you did, you
yeah,
did, you did. Any video that you were in, you made sure that that ring was front and center,
front and
which was
center.
funny,
Which,
which was funny
yeah, I
because
mean,
we know what it really means. I mean, you know what it means to you and your spouse or your significant other, we know what it means, but it's low hanging fruit where people just are grabbing at it
And
and
I
just
think
saying,
people really
no.
want you to be mad. They really want you to be angry, and it's really funny.
Why
I'm
are
like,
you mad? But why are you mad if you have it yourself?
oh my
If
god,
you have it yourself, why would you be mad?
did you see Rico? He came on
I'm
the Miss
sorry.
O's channel, and he cursed me out. And it was all over that ring, and I'm like, Rico, are you serious? And oh my god, he act like you can tell when people ain't never had nothing. You act like I had many rings, and I'm like, okay. I said, so where is it now? Where are your rings now?
I mean, I like Rico. I do. And you can find me in his chat, talking to him and giving him props. But at the same time, it's like at the end of the day, it's like if Bro J and his spouse or his significant other have a ring or they make a milestone of any type, then leave them alone. Who
Let me say
cares?
this, you all. Haitian Princess,
If you're not a hater,
mhm,
then you're not a hater. That's all.
Haitian
That's all I'm
Princess
trying to
has
say.
a spouse or a significant other. You know
Oh,
what?
are you talking about stuff in the chat?
Yeah,
Because
well,
I'm
no, no,
not
no, no, no,
looking
no,
at
no, no, no.
chat.
It's not in the chat. I'm making a point.
Okay. Okay.
Haitian
Because I'm not
Princess.
in the chat at
No.
all.
I'm making a point. Haitian Princess. Am I in your business asking you about your relationship?
No, boo, but I've met
Okay.
you and we've hung out
We have. But my thing is, I
we've
will ask
talked and there's
Haitian
nothing.
Princess, I'm like, how is your partner or your husband? And you'll say, oh, he's doing well. And that's it. That's as far as it goes. I have met
Correct.
Haitian Princess husband, and I think he's a great guy. But I'm not all in her business because guess what? It ain't none of my business. That's the whole thing. And I just
Yeah,
think
we
with
leave
it,
it at
and
that.
like I told Haitian Princess, and I told some of the other people, when folk are trying to get in your life, you need to leave them alone because no one should be trying to get or gather information from you. Haitian Princess, and like Haitian Princess said, she has been over here since I have been here. But one thing is, I respect Haitian Princess's privacy. I respect Vivian's privacy. I respect MB's privacy
I
because,
love
again,
MB.
I'm not using information. And let me tell y'all, me and MB hung out. We had a great
She's a
time.
beautiful woman.
But at the end
And
of
her
the day,
husband is amazing.
yes, he is. Oh, he's
Of
hilarious.
course.
But at the end of the day, I'm not all in her business. And
Right.
MB knows that, I mean what I say. I'm not trying to set people up. I'm not trying to gather information on people so I can have something on them. It really bothers me when I see content creators come and line these subscribers out. And then the subscribers are pissed off and disillusioned because they thought these people were really this, and the third, and all they were doing is getting information to use against them later or do something. And I'm like, I don't do that. I just find it to
I
be
know.
like disingenuous. Like a lot of people who are not here, who are at other people, they used to be over here. But I can't tell you anything about them. You know why? Because I have never used people for that. And when people want to leave, they can go. Because really, we're not running a cult over here. Now, Haitian Princess just told me she done been on trips and stuff with Sean Bradley. Great. She should. She should be able to go where she wants to because Haitian Princess is a grown woman. She pays her bills. I don't do none of that. And my thing is, even if I did, hypothetically, I have no right to tell people where they can and cannot go. And so all I'm trying to tell you all is that we don't run cults over here. We don't tell people, oh, you can't be over here or you can't like this person because now you are op and you talking to my ops and you moving funny. You know why I can say that? Because at the end of the day, even though Haitian princes have been around me and done this, I have not done anything that would warrant her to be messy and vice versa. So when you have a good time and you know what you do, you don't worry about that kind of stuff.
I just like to travel.
Yeah, but Haitian Princess, I'm not mad at you, but you have every right to do that. And I'm telling these people, when you're getting with people and they're telling you where you can go, who you can talk to, what you can do, you need to exit left. You need to leave because my
Yes,
thing
sir.
is we don't control people. This is a show. And when you start doing this and catching feelings for folk and all of that, and I thought you was my something is wrong. I'm just being real. So I'm just saying that. I'm just saying that.
By the
And
way, can I also just say that when you do travel with you and Vivian, you guys do take care of us though.
we
When
try,
I
we do
do
our best.
you guys, you guys, I get like little pouches um with all the different amenities. I get um gift cards. I get all sorts of stuff.
And it's practical
I do
things
I
too.
do get taken care
Yeah,
of
and
whenever
Haitian
I
Princess,
travel with you
it's
and
practical
Vivian.
stuff. But we talk like, what can
It's
these people
practical,
really?
but it's practical stuff that maybe you wouldn't think about.
Yeah. So like we knew that you all would have badges. Everybody didn't want to hold that card. So we got lanyards. I mean, we knew
Yeah.
that people might
It's
get
stuff that
sick.
you wouldn't think about.
Yeah. So why not have Dramamine and Advil so people could take that? Because on the ship, that shit is high. On the
I
ship, you pay for
exactly.
that.
It's
So,
expensive.
hey,
And
you
Vivian and you had that already taken care of us for that. Like we had pouches. Like we literally had like a little bag and it was a bag full of stuff. Like I had Dramamine, I had gum, I had earplugs, I had everything I could possibly think of.
Now,
So,
now, was it opulent? No. Was it needed? Yes. Now, y'all could eat it.
yes.
Look, they were saying that, well, we could have chocolate strawberries. I'm like, we don't know chocolate strawberries. Can we get credit for the
I don't
casino?
even
Because
like that.
you know what? I said, my people would rather have money for the casino than that. Because,
Exactly. Oh, we did. We got a credit.
yeah.
Like when we got on board the ship, we got
So,
like a $250 credit,
so
each of us.
we were sitting here bargaining,
That was
saying,
a
okay.
gift.
Yeah, I'm like, we don't, I mean, champagne. I said, some people may not even like liquor. I would rather them use the
Exactly.
credits. They may want to use the credits for Wi Fi. They may want to use the credits for gambling, but it's what they want to do. So I would rather put the ball in their hand because, again, they may not drink. So
Yeah,
what's the
you
use
would
of having a
decide.
bottle of wine? Or
You would
they may
decide.
not like chocolate or strawberries. And, that's cute, but
Oh, and
yeah.
and by the way, when we did do because you had us scheduled for several events. Like we did
Hmm.
like the romper challenge. We
Hmm.
did several other things. And each one of those things, even the meet and greet, everything was liquor was all included. Amenities was all included. We were treated very well.
Yeah.
Let me say that.
Baby,
We
that
were
liquor
we
was
were we were
that liquor. Now I don't drink, but that liquor was flowing at that rumper party. Baby, that liquor was flowing. I mean,
Oh, yes. I
all you
I
had
had like four tequila sunrises.
all you had to do was pick up the drink.
All we had to
So
do was pick it up.
all we do is say we under promise but over deliver. My thing is we're not
Yes.
over promising
Your
anything.
your
You
trips
notice
are fun.
you know
Your
how these
trips are
people
fun.
overpromise and then you get there and it's like, okay, is this it? So my thing is, people say, oh, y'all trip look boring, but we didn't tape everything because we didn't want people to be taped. It wasn't, again, you all, what was for you all we gave. But my goal was I'm there to spend time with the people who are coming to have fun. I
And
wasn't
you
going to even get
did.
an
You
internet
did.
package.
You
I wasn't even going to
hosted.
get an internet package, but I told y'all if y'all get an internet package from me, I will go on. Y'all got the internet package. I went on. Again, I told you some people, y'all, they promise they gonna do this. They don't even show up. They take y'all money and run. I don't do that. I don't do that. So y'all got an internet package. But my thing is, I had to spend time with the people who came to share the cruise ship
We had
experience with
fun.
me.
We had a meet and greet at the hotel, and then we got on the cruise, and then we had three or four or even five
Well, we had five
different
tables.
events.
Well, we had
and
five
and
tables at the
that's
captain table. We ate
and that's
together.
that yeah, that's not even counting the the karaoke's and stuff like that that we
Mhm.
did.
Yeah.
That's not even counting that. We had we had several events on the ship, and we had a
And the
good
ship
time
even had shows. So we went to the show on the ship. I mean, so again,
as a group.
you cannot go wrong on a cruise. And the more people that go, the more leverage you have to have those parties, to have those things. And
I,
so,
w- I would go on a cruise with you again.
yeah.
I
And let
would.
me say this too.
I would.
Had we not had all of those people, we would not have had those rumper parties and those events where the liquor was free. See, that's the thing.
Yes.
And even though people were talking about our event, other people did not have that. We had that. Now, had those other people joined with us, which they weren't going to do because everybody was doing their own thing, right? But since they did not join with us, they did not have those particular events. Whereas if you didn't register with us, you couldn't go on those events. It was only for us.
Exactly.
So that was the beauty of it. And this is why I was sitting there laughing. People talking about something. You talking about it's 50 people. No, we had a lot of people to go. And that's all I'm gonna say. Now, yeah, the more people who come on your trip, the more that cruise ship is going to give you. So I want y'all to know that when y'all do these trips, make sure we only said if 12 people go, we'll go. But because we had
Mhm.
50 people to show up, we got a lot of stuff covered. We got a lot of things, those credits, those parties, that room for free, all of that stuff, because we had people to show up. So all I'm going to say is I may not be the biggest content creator on here, and that's fine. I may not be this and the third, but when we do have
You know I love
something,
you.
we
You know I
have good
love you,
stuff.
Bro J.
I appreciate you. No, and my
I
thing is,
love
it's
you.
not to be the biggest. It's to be what can we have. And again,
It's not even
I
about the biggest.
yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm vamping a little bit. I love you. Even when I've traveled with other people, I always say, you are my first love.
So I
I, I,
appreciate that,
I, I will always be a supporter of yours.
and I
And,
appreciate that, and I want you to
I
support
think you're
whoever you want
funny.
to.
No, but I think you're funny. You're funny as shit. When you get on your rants and you start talking about and making jokes, I love you so much. So that's why I always stay and support you, because I think you're hilariously funny. But at the end of the day, you're one of the first, you're one of the pioneers of this quote unquote sector that I'm a part of. So I'm always, as long as I'm a part of this sector, I'm always gonna be your biggest fan,
And I
because
appreciate you for
I
going
think that you're funny.
and
I
I
think you're
appreciate.
funny and you're witty. You're very witty.
Thank you. And I appreciate you for going on the ship and really testifying what we do. And we don't just leave you there. No, we want to make sure you're having a great time. And again, we want to spend time with people who come to see us. I'm not really concerned about YouTube at that time. There's some things that we're gonna do, but let me give you an example. MB came to visit with me. We did some taping at the restaurant, a few restaurants, but for the
I saw that.
most part, me and MB were just vibing, taking pictures at the cruise. I took her to Patrick
You guys
Space
were on the
Force.
beach.
Yeah, we went to Patrick Space Force Base. That's where the beach. So we were on federal land. That's why you just see a lot of condos because we went to the beach. We went to breakfast. I'm gonna tell you, I was getting ready to buy her lunch. She said, She said, I'm gonna buy you lunch. Cause I'm ready to buy, you come and visit me. I want to treat you well. And so we did that. She went to where I was raised, which is funny. I took her by my high school. She went everywhere. I'm telling you, I gave her a tour. She met my sisters. She met people, So again, I had a great time. And MB is a really nice person, just like you. Has a really nice spouse, just like you. And the thing is, with me, I'm going to show you a good time, but I'm never going to get in your business. And what I mean by that is I respect your privacy, yet it's not surface. We know each other well enough that you know that, hey, I think you're a great person, and but I don't. And I think that bothers a lot of people, Haitian princes, because I think they want me to get deep and have these phone calls every night. And I don't do that because,
No,
again,
we don't do that.
there has to be a line, there has to be a boundary. I'm not,
We don't do that.
we
and
have
and I
seen,
and I love you for that.
yeah.
And B is fire. Her husband is so cool. So
Hmm.
I love both of them. I know my husband, he loves MB's husband. They've vibed a little bit while we were in Miami. So we definitely love all of that. But I agree with you. It's just a cool
It's a cool
vibe.
vibe, and there's a line, and we don't cross things, and I think that's why a lot of people
It's a
who are
cool
not with me anymore, because again, I am not trying to be in your life to the point where, because again, I don't want to know anything negative. I try to really keep my distance, even with Vivian. People think that me and Vivian talking. No, me and Vivian, hey, when her dad and when her mom passed, I was making sure she was okay. I know that she's doing a lot for her dad, but again, I don't get really deep because I'm like, there has to be a line. And we see, okay, case in point, we've seen people who really care for each other, but how YouTube has caused them a whole lot of pain. There are some things that I know about people because on Mad Day, crap happened, right? And we should have never known those things. I have seen that. And that's why I say there are no friends on YouTube, but if you do have friends on YouTube, you should keep that very private and you should do everything you can to guard that. And I'm really mean
um
that.
do you remember, you probably don't remember, when I first walked into the room in Miami and I met you and you and I hugged and we said hey to each other and I
Mhm.
told you who I was and you were like, "Oh my God, Haitian princess." Okay. And you were so warm and greeting. You were just the most wonderful person when you meet your
But I am
subscribers.
excited to see you all. I was excited to see Miss Patricia. It was so many people,
You were so
and
nice.
Melissa Scott. I had never met Melissa, but I'm going to tell you, Melissa hung with us for a
Melissa's
little
my
bit.
girl.
Yeah,
You hear
we hung
me?
with each other a little bit. And let me tell y'all something. Melissa ain't trying to be nobody but Melissa. And that's why I really like Melissa, because people say some bad things about Melissa. But let me say this. Melissa is not ashamed
Who
of who she
says bad
is.
things about her?
Oh my,
She's so
people,
transparent.
because it's YouTube. But let me tell you
Oh,
something. Melissa was nice. She's concerned. She's
She's
caring
such an
about people.
amazing person.
Yeah, I really enjoyed my time hanging out with Melissa. So again, you all, people talking about how you think you better than other people. No, I don't. I had a good time. Melissa is a sweet
That's such a
person.
narrative. That's false.
Yeah, but we did have a
False,
great
false,
time.
false.
We
When
did.
we
So,
when we get in person, that's so false.
but like
I
I
mean,
said, that's
everybody
why I
is
tell
like
people
so
the
happy.
show is the show. But when you really meet people, no, there's some characteristics that I'm gonna have
if
on
you,
the
if
show
you're
that's here.
brave enough, if you're brave enough to go out there and meet people, and you realize these people are just normal people.
But look, my face is folded, and you know that. Oh my God, And so
Oh,
again, I met these ladies, and my breath was stank, and I just rolled. I'm telling
your
you,
breath is not stink.
baby, I met Ebony 757. The girls gonna tell me. They're gonna tell
Ebony
you.
757 and her husband are the most G people ever. They are so gorgeous and they run the game. You hear me?
I'm telling you.
When
But
I
let me
tell
say
you
this.
Ebony said, oh, and Simply Picking Green, she's one of those people where she literally tries to take care of you.
And the
Like
Scots
she
were
want
great. I love the
oh
Scots.
my God, they want to take care of you. Like Ebony Ebony 757 and Simply Picking Green, they literally try to take care of you like you're their little sister. Regardless of whose age is what, they just want to hug you up and take care of you. Oh my God. When I tell you, I almost missed the excursion when we were in the Bahamas. We almost missed the excursion because we were running around trying to find some conch, and Ebony 757 and Simply Picking Green, they came out looking in the Bahamas for us. When I tell you, they were like, "Oh my God!" I don't want to dox myself and say my name, but they were calling my name out and my husband's name out, and they were like, "Where are y'all?" They were looking all around town. We were downtown in Bahamas, and they were like, "Oh my God, we can't leave them."
I was with the
So
moles. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I
they're
was
the
with the
most
moles.
amazing people.
So I was with the people who were moles for the other group, and it was so
I know who
funny
you're talking about.
because we were hanging
I
out.
was there.
We were hanging out, right? But I had
You
to.
were hanging out with the moles?
But
I
yeah,
know who
so
you're
let me tell you
talking
this.
about, by
So
the
it was
way.
funny because the people say I didn't get off on the ship. And that was funny because I was with the moles and we were on a carriage ride. And let me tell you what, I saw them and they said, hey, could you go with us on this carriage ride? Because they did not want to be in the Bahamas by themselves. And so they wanted somebody to go with them. I'm like, sure. So they said, we got you if you want to come because we don't want to go by ourselves. So I went with them and I never
Oh,
forget. So they wanted to take pictures. I said, do not get them your camera. I said, we will take pictures. I said, it's a cost. I said, nothing in the Bahamas where the
um,
cruise ship is free. Sure enough. So I was putting the mold on game because they was getting ready to get got. They was getting ready to get some money and give some money over because they weren't going to get their phone back until they gave them men some money. I said, don't you get the men your phone. I said, if you give them their phone, you're not going to get your phone back unless you pay them because they get paid for everything. They don't even take pictures for free. So I was with the moles. And let me say this: it's one mole though. We cool. I like her. I like her. I like both of the moles, but one mole showed me who they really were. But the other mole, love her. I think she is a real cool person. So, well, look, Haitian Princess Girl, I gotta go to bed because I gotta go to work. I gotta get up for my Uber because I'm
I
still doing
know.
Uber. I gotta do this Uber to pay for that rain because they say I got Klarna. That's the thing. That what's the name? Klarna. That's what it is. I didn't even know what Klarna was. I thought it was Klarna. but it's
You made
Klarna.
me laugh earlier when you said that. That sounds like a nice girl's name.
It does. I'm like, I can see somebody named Klarna. I like that. But then they said it's Klarna. So I didn't even know what that was. But isn't it funny though,
Oh,
Haitian Princess, that people know what that is? And I'm like, well, have you used it? Because you must know something about it if you know if you know how to use it.
if you know how Klarna works and you know what Klarna is, then you do have an upper hand over Jay Wilson. So stop saying that he is using it when you know how to define the whole damn thing. I'm
My thing
just
is this
saying
though. But let me say this though, and I'm going to say this now that I know what it is. If people want to do that,
it's a payment plan.
they can do that. What's the problem if that's what they want to do? I mean, I'm not mad at
Yeah.
people who to do that. You got options, I guess, but I didn't even know what it was, and I'm like, well, how am I making the payment if I didn't pay for the ring? Now, I was looking for rings, and I was looking at something, and I'm like, oh no. But like I said, people surprised me. I didn't even know what was
No,
going on.
your reaction was very authentic.
Yeah, I didn't
So
even know, but I
it was
love it.
very clear that you had no idea what Klarna even means. So I get that.
Hmm.
You don't even know what it means.
Well, Haitian Prince, I thought it was a pretty
Bless
girl
your
name.
heart that you now figured it out.
Mhm. So yeah, but look, I'm getting ready to go to
Well,
bed.
yeah, and I love you.
But thank you, and I love you too, and thank you for
This
coming
is
up.
very rare. I just wanted to touch base with you. That was my only point. I don't come up all the time. I just wanted to touch base with you because I love you. I think you're an amazing man, and I don't care what anyone says.
And
I
Vivian said
think
hello because she's in
I
the chat too.
yeah. Say it again.
I said Vivian said hello. She's in the chat. I just highlighted it.
Oh, hey Viv. Hey Viv. I haven't been looking at the chat at all, so I don't know. So no disrespect. I love you, Viv. You know me and you talk, sis.
Well, y'all done heard from Haitian Princess. You heard from me,
I just wanted to say hi to you and
and I
just
appreciate that.
catch up and like I said, I can't wait to see you. Um oh, by the way, so do I is it something that's not necessarily um in the um okay, so basically the trip from San Antonio to West Virginia via Cincinnati, that's not cemented yet,
No, and it'll be from
correct?
Cincinnati to West Virginia because I'm gonna fly in the sense if I do it, it's gonna be flown in, and so if that happens, it will be either next year or very at the earliest. It will be next year because again, it's gonna be cold. I ain't trying to go to West Virginia in the snow,
Okay, no problem. No
but it'll probably
problem.
be next year. So
Okay,
yeah. But look,
okay,
you will know. I know you and Patricia gonna
okay.
be on it. So yes,
Yes, me and my sissy Patricia,
yes.
we do everything together.
So yeah. Well, look, thank you for coming up, y'all. And I
Okay,
want to
my
thank Haitian
dear.
Princess and y'all. And hey, Vivian, we'll talk. I'm getting ready to shut it down because I got
Love
to
you,
get up in the
Viv.
morning. But love you too, Haitian Princess. Thank you all. All the people who went on the cruise, love you much. Y'all take care. Peace and love. Bye.
Have a